better if we could hear each other.
Well, that's
My joke.
You will when
You
we
killed
start
it.
talking.
You killed it by killing it.
That's right. I'm the boss.
good expression.
You're a bloke. I was just telling this bloke here until I found out who he was. All about it. So,
Alright, we're
what were we
going
talking
live.
Oh, fucking
what
forget.
was the last topic? Well, as you know, because you're straight.
I forget,
Well,
actually.
you're straight down the middle. If I asked you, you'd tell me. You wouldn't say.
I didn't hear the question.
Oh, so the question was, what were we just talking about?
Do you remember?
No.
We were talking about swearing.
Yeah, we were.
We were, I was rabbiting on about something, and then Leslie took the,
Yeah, turn the
Turn the earphones
Talking
off.
about your birthday.
and then,
Yeah.
Then,
I don't know what
It
happened.
was your birthday.
See, I've forgotten even what happened after that.
Yeah,
It
no,
was your
then
birthday.
we said it was your birthday.
you started
Oh, shook
railing on me.
hands.
Yeah.
We shook hands.
And then we were talking about something.
Yeah, you were. You were talking about talking because you should have had this ability to be able to feel comfortable doing it as
Oh.
we're talking.
Yeah.
But I don't know why.
Oh, yeah,
I thought you did the
because of what
news.
you used to do.
What do you
What
used
you
to do?
used to do.
Yeah, I used to do, but because
Used to
a store manager that I worked with, who was a store manager and couldn't
right.
say the
Oh.
word used.
Price check of four. Price check. Price check
No,
of
that's
four.
not what he used to do.
It's
She was
not.
asking you what you used to do.
Oh, what I used to do, manage at Big W.
Yeah.
No.
Price check a big W on the microphone.
Oh, DJ. We said, we were talking about
Oh.
DJ.
No, I didn't hear any of that
No,
conversation.
you never actually said that you were
No,
a DJ.
no, you thought it.
Liz said
No,
it.
no,
You
thought
thought
police
it.
come in.
Liz said
Thought
it.
police over.
No,
We need to
you,
come
we're
back
talking
on
about
the
you
thought police.
DJing.
And I said what I
We've got a
used to
copy of the
do,
door
and you
police.
just interjected
No,
by
has
saying, oh,
anyone had any
DJ.
conversation about this guy being a
You used
DJ?
to
Come back.
DJ.
Oh, shit, I'm back on.
You just said you should be used to this
You should
because
be
of what you
recording
used to
this.
do, and then Phil was asking you what you used to do, and then you started saying,
Used to.
not what I used to do, what I used to
sure
do.
there'll be
Yeah,
plenty
because
of
And then
others
that
and
changed
stuff.
the whole
Because I was
subject again.
explaining that a store manager, if you've got to
You
be,
couldn't say it.
if you're a store manager, you should not say I used to do something.
Yeah.
No.
That's
And
that
that's as far as
means-
it went.
And she only was
Yeah.
a store
And that's
manager.
what you were trying to talk
for a
about
short
where you
period.
only got to, and then you're thinking about being.
And
And
then
then we went to
But you
another
held all
subject.
of that information back, and
I
I'm telling
told
you now,
you.
we've weaseled
I
it out of
warned
you.
you.
So, tell us, you used to be a DJ. Wow.
Just a band DJ.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's all.
Nothing good.
No. Oh, okay. Is that it?
But,
What
oh,
sort of
because
music?
I should be
We
used
used
to
to
having
do
What
that.
sort of music?
any sort. No, we were just eventually
Genre?
discs.
Brothers
Bit
Johnson.
of beat and everything. But
Brothers,
I prefer heavy.
Brothers Johnson or not?
I don't know, is that blues? Oh. Yeah, that sounds good. I'd rather funk than blues. About heavy blues, yes.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. The
Brothers
heavier the better.
Johnson. Can we have that as a background? to-
Johnson
to-
and Johnson.
Oh,
Aren't they into like baby powder now? The Johnson brothers?
Yeah.
All
Pedal.
right.
Do they make that
In the
baby powder, Phil?
neighborhood, gonna feel alright, gonna stomp all night.
Oh yeah.
In the
What are you doing, Lizzie?
neighborhood.
I'm waiting for the countdown.
Yes.
Oh, you got music?
Yeah, it's coming up.
Oh shit.
Next track.
Oh, I thought you were singing. Where is he?
Right,
Do you
yeah.
have Do you have the
Yeah,
Oh,
link?
the
know,
one,
man, you know,
the one
Phil.
next to me,
Hey,
Steve.
boys. Yeah, this is Steve.
Oh, okay, Steve.
How you going?
Yeah.
Oh, hi, hello.
hello, Steve.
Tell Adam that
Oh,
I'm
hi.
Chris.
Hi Steve.
Yeah.
Hello, do you have the, are you able to send me the link so I can just forward it?
When
And
it
I can
goes
watch
live, I'll get the link.
Alright, excellent.
Is Steve the person that was not going to be here, but is here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why
No,
did
no,
you?
no, yeah.
I'm
Or
sure he
just
was,
like,
because,
Yeah, no.
because he was not going to be here, then he was here.
Yeah, or just
Yeah.
I wasn't sure
Had
what
to be,
time I'd
shouldn't
Yeah.
be able to get
First,
here
he had
after
to
work.
not be here.
That, yeah.
Yes, I
Right.
didn't know he was going to be
He was
here.
here in spirit.
You didn't
Yeah.
know he was going to be here.
He was here in spirit, but he just had
Because
to catch
Liz,
up with his
Liz
spirit.
said
that's all.
Phil will be here about 6, but she didn't mention Steve.
So,
Eight.
so now, Phil, if you're
Hey.
no, Steve.
He said he won't be here till 8 o'clock.
Oh, yeah, but she didn't mention that.
So,
Withholding information.
Steve is here now, right?
Convenience.
Yes.
Steve's here now. So, if I was
So
supposed
you're
to be
out.
filling in for Steve, let's say I was,
Well, Adam's jumped out of the
but
seat.
let's just say I was,
Yes.
then he'd be here, and I wouldn't be able to be.
Yeah, because
married
you just
life.
share a mic.
It's really good. So that'd be 3
You
months.
just share a mic,
on
but
the
you wouldn't
8th.
have headphones.
Steve?
Yeah, so
No,
really good.
congratulations.
Oh,
Thanks for
yeah.
that.
Good on you.
I
Thank
should have
you.
a thing under the desk.
You know,
Look out,
I'm not
Steve.
part
got
of
married.
the group chat
Who is it?
anymore. I had to stop. I had to archive it because I couldn't. You know, it's just constantly going off.
Must have been
And
my
it's all
post.
these Trump things
It was
and
because of my
all
post.
this
I
stuff
reckon.
that I I totally
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
agree with, so I had to switch.
Sure was.
So I'm not in the loop.
What
No,
did
we
you do
need
with that
someone to
joint,
disagree
Steve?
with.
No, I can't. I haven't got the
Nice note.
time,
You don't have
man.
everybody
Oh,
agreeing
did it all
with
go?
each other.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I know, but this is what this is for.
I can cope with that.
We had to put, you know, open beverages on the table.
Yeah, just
Check.
don't spill it.
Check 1, 2.
Come back.
Hello,
Stephen, I'm
Look.
sending it to the chat.
you with
Oh,
me?
thank you.
It's going.
No,
And
she's
is it a
not-
YouTube one as well?
Yeah.
Keep
Oh,
the
cool.
faith, follow the facts, find the fight, and what? Make it happen.
Okay,
Wow.
now,
Thank
you made
you.
me miss my deadline.
I thought you were.
You made me
streaming
miss
alone
my
when you started
deadline.
doing that. I thought,
Deeper.
wow, you
Okay,
started reading
everybody's
it.
gonna have to
I
shut the hell
I
up,
didn't know.
because we're
I
alive.
can't. You're gonna have to put your headphones on, I think.
This will be Ellen.
Dance.
Bit of funk. Bit of funk. Get down. Get up again.
Funky.
Hello guys, it's me, Down Under Tea, and we are back for episode, which I've discovered is episode 153, not 152.
Wow.
So, we are back in the bunker for episode 153. It's our first panel show for 2026,
Okay, thanks for that.
and we've got all the regulars here.
Welcome back, Sunshine.
And
you.
plus one, we have an extra special guest today, our brother-in-law, Chris. So we're going to introduce everybody. Everybody say hello, one at a time, into your microphones. Go.
Hey,
Hello,
up we go.
Morse.
Hi there, Phil.
Hi there, it's Cricker.
Sure is. I'm Adam.
And I'm
And-
Steve.
Hello, Steve.
Oh, I thought it was
I'm just
Dave.
trying-
Steve.
Oh shit, sorry Steve.
That's alright.
Yeah. You knew it was Dave.
I
didn't
knew
you?
it was
Dave's not here, man.
It's
Can you tell
Okay.
but before we start, can you tell me something?
Something.
What was his name again?
Steve.
D.
Steve.
Thank you.
You need like a reference.
Tag.
Like what's
Okay.
his name? What was
Can you
that
put a
actor's
caption?
name?
Write
What's
it
that
down.
Steve actor's name? The comedian played Roxanne.
Steve Martin.
Steve Martin.
He was
Steve
pretty
Martin.
good, but remember when he did Rupert?
Rupert. Oh yeah.
He was
So-
pretty funny as Rupert.
Before this gets away from me already,
Martin.
we've got some.
Wasn't he?
We've had a turbulent 2025. This is our first episode since 2024,
Four.
guys.
What?
It's been a year.
It's been
I'm
over a
embarrassed.
year since we had a group panel show. And in these turbulent times of 2025, Adam and I have travelled. Maureen and Adam and I have travelled. Then Steve went off and got married.
He sure did.
Christopher had a heart attack, although that was a while ago. But he's still suffering greatly.
3 minutes.
And
So are we.
and Phil has been building his own house
And growing
and
vegetables.
growing vegetables
Yeah,
with
growing
heirloom
tracks and-
seeds.
Yeah, doing cool shit.
Correct?
Yeah, lots of water.
Adam's home for the first time in 5 weeks or something like that.
Yep.
And so that's put paid to anything
That's right.
earlier in January. And so this was an emergency call out for a sit down
Clean the
because everybody's forgotten about who the fuck we are.
Defrag. Defrag.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
Christopher, seeing as you're the newbie here, tell us a bit about yourself.
Oh, sorry. Is it television?
It's live television,
Yes.
Oh,
mate.
sorry. Apologise for that open beverage that I was consuming.
No apologies necessary.
Now, what were you saying?
Tell us a bit about yourself.
Well, I'm 65 as of.
Yesterday, happy
Tuesday.
birthday.
2 days.
Happy
2 days.
birthday.
Happy birthday, Crigo.
Yesterday.
Birthday to
Yesterday was
you.
the
Happy
second.
birthday.
No,
Thank
no,
you
2
very
days.
much, everybody.
Well done.
Happy
So
birthday,
65, recovering after a 2 year ago heart attack, still unable to do anything. It's just, it is television, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
It's
I
television.
think it's
The
radio.
camera's up there if
But
you
I
want to look
can't see
directly
it.
in the camera, or you can
Oh,
just look
there.
at me.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Can you
Because
maximise?
we're
See
short
me
on
doing this.
we're short on subscribers, so I can't get any more cameras.
Can you maximise that?
Can I,
Alright.
well, if I do, it's going to squish you out.
And I like
only the studio can go up, not the image.
What?
Doesn't matter.
I like also I like to ask Adam if he just had a shave.
Yes.
I can't believe it.
I asked him to have one last night.
The last
He
time I looked
declined.
at him
Well,
over here,
I think it was
he
your
was
seal, did it?
all like unshaven.
Not during the show.
And now I look at him and he's like,
Well, I did have a
he's
shave.
like a rock star without a beard.
They're
Well,
vegan.
He's
always
always
said
wanted
so
to be
he
a
could
rock
be.
Yeah,
star.
I have.
CG
I've
Top.
said it for years.
Where's your beard?
He always wanted to be a rock star.
Yeah, tour the world.
Oh, is that enough?
You've done the world.
Well, I'll have to settle with.
So,
I'll just have to tour the
I
world.
guess it's enough.
What about Steve?
Well,
Steve,
you sort of
Steve
did
can
that.
tell us a little bit about his beautiful wife.
Yeah, what's her name?
Her name's Maria. so
Maria.
hopefully
Well,
she's,
oh man, it's a beautiful name. Good
hopefully
Italian
she's
name.
watching at the moment. But
Hope she's not watching, or she is.
hope she is.
She
hope
is.
Oh,
is.
she is.
Hi, Maria.
Yeah, hi.
Hi, Maria.
Congratulations, girl.
One
Yeah,
day,
what
we'll
happened?
make sure that you realise you
Steve
don't
and
have to be
Maria got
scared
married.
of us.
That's my last time I saw him. He wasn't married. He's been married. It's the first time we've been back. We haven't all been together for over a year.
Really?
Yeah. So Lizzie wanted to introduce you to the show because we haven't been together for ages, and we've brought you along as well.
Wow.
It's been over a year.
Yeah.
And also, like I
crazy.
said to you earlier,
Since we're
Christopher, I'm
doing this.
hoping that I can get you on a more regular basis to do like a car show, like a buddy show.
Oh,
To talk
like
about like
It's like
man
like in a
things.
dust show.
Yeah, like
Yeah, like real
That's
men
what
show.
shit.
Like,
yeah, like you know,
censored or not
girls
censored?
girls jumping on trampolines type of stuff.
oh, great. Yeah, I'm in. Just like Big.
Isn't that what? Isn't that what?
No.
What? Who started that
No, I
show?
brought
The
some
dude
sleepers
that
up
does
for you. And yeah.
Levin, Harry
Yeah, the
Levin,
packers,
the
yeah.
dude that does TMZ. Wasn't
Yeah.
that how he started?
No.
Doing that show, that new, it was a news show, and then they'd
It's
like
about cars or
they'd
something?
cut to girls in bikinis jumping on trampolines.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that was a good show.
Yeah.
What was it called again?
It was on. It was. I think it was called
Man
Girls.
Show.
Is that obvious?
The Man Show.
I think so.
Might have been the Man
Sorry,
Show.
sorry for that, everybody.
It wasn't not the Naked News.
No.
But you can do that, can't you?
You can do what?
Well,
That.
no.
Well, it makes a big bang.
Yeah, didn't you?
Yeah, but you said I'm allowed to do it before the show. But all of a sudden,
Oh,
the
rules have
show's
changed.
on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
rules have
Yeah,
changed.
well, you know, rules for thee.
What do you say?
Rules for thee, mate.
Well, it's fucking loud when you throw something heavy on a
yeah.
mic'd up desk. It's not the ideal outcome for the show.
No,
Not the ideal
because
outcome.
Oh.
it buzzed. It buzzed.
Yeah.
So when
Sorry,
it buzzed,
I apologise. I could be
Oh,
cut
don't
from this show.
Don't apologise to me. Apologise to these guys that just
Sorry.
let
Yeah.
the eardrums
Sorry,
flow
Sorry,
down.
I'm really sorry.
Where is the camera? I'm not sure of what
Maureen?
It's up
direction
there,
to
babe.
look. Okay, so I just look that direction.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I do not
Steve.
accept your apology.
I
It's
apologise.
only-
Oh, sorry,
it's-
Maurice.
It's
I'm
there
sure
because
that-
that way I can get all five of you in
Yeah.
the angle.
And then
A bit
how did
far
you?
away.
And then you've got another one for yourself. have you?
Yes,
Yeah.
I've got one for me. Sorry,
That's good.
but I am like the producer and
Yeah,
you
you're
know, all that.
The star.
You're like Conan.
The star of the show.
You're it.
The creator. Okay,
praise thee.
so what we do here, Christopher, is we discuss the hot button topics of the day,
Yeah.
Among other things.
Yeah.
among other things. We
I'm off.
do tend to like drift off into
Because we
other
haven't seen each
tangents
other
all
for
the
ages.
time.
Is the Earth still
We
flat, Steve?
waffle on a bit. In
It
other
is
words.
100%, isn't it?
Yeah, Steve
But we'll
actually.
get there.
Steve
we are gonna
actually
get
is
there, for sure.
our panelist flat earther,
Mm-hmm.
and
A
And-
panelist black
Phil is our vegan hippie.
flat earther.
Yes.
A
Yes.
panelist flat earther, like you said, a panelist, or he actually
Well,
is
he's our
a
panelist.
flat earther.
He's a flat earther.
Yeah.
He is.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll let him explain to you. why.
On air or off air?
Both, I believe.
Really?
I think he's one of those people that like really sticks to his convictions.
Yeah.
Is
So-
this tonight's episode about Steve who's going to spill his guts?
Well, I mean, ironically, the very first episode contained a lot of flat Earth discussion.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it might be news
Mayan
anyway.
calendars and.
Well, I'm all for it.
It was interesting. They've
So-
all been interesting.
So, hot button topics. Generally, what I like to try and do is get everybody to like pick a subject, but we never end up picking the subject. Steve's subject is always Daniel bloody Mulvaney, or no, what's his name?
We're
Dylan
gonna
Mulvaney.
play
I
a
have a
song.
Set it
subject.
out live.
Oh, Maureen has a
I
subject.
have a subject.
Okay, we're going to start
What do you
with
got, boss?
Maureen's
Jazz
subject
soccer.
today. What's the
What's
subject?
Jazz soccer.
What's
and
that?
it can't be
Jazz
ice because
soccer.
that's my subject.
Not us.
Ice.
You ready, guys?
We're
My
ready.
subject,
Are you ready, Steve?
hot topic,
Hot.
changing Australia Day to a different day. Date.
No, change it to a month. Change it from a day to a month. We need to have Australia Month, not Australia Day.
That would be good.
We need to
That's a
celebrate
good
the
idea
whole
It
because
is
month.
I was
good,
going
it
to
is.
say that
Month
last
off.
night.
It's
Yeah.
still in
Well,
as
a
long
month's
as it's not
celebration.
January because
Yeah.
January
Well, whatever
26th.
that means for
January,
whoever can get it.
January
Go
26th,
on,
they should
No,
change
no,
the
no,
name
it
from
is.
Australia Day
Yeah, I can't
to
do that.
Oh,
Thank
man.
You Day, where everybody thanks us for what we've done for the country and how we've built the
Yeah,
country.
something
A
like
thank you day. Thank you for
to
all the-
commemorate, or not to
Thank
commemorate,
you for
but
rescuing.
as a memorial.
Bring
You
that
know,
mic
for
up
the-
closer to your face,
Thank
please.
you for
The people that
rescuing
lost-
young Aboriginal girls
Yeah.
from child marriage and stuff like that they practice in their traditional law.
Say that again.
Thank you. Like one thing they could thank us for is rescuing young Aboriginal girls from child marriage.
So you're saying that
It's quite
young
normal.
Aboriginal girls were married.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So he's
forcibly
saying
married, raped
he was saying
from the
like,
age
Oh,
13.
yeah,
so
the stolen
so they
generation
could
were
thank
taken
you.
out of their
They weren't
homes.
stolen. They were rescued.
Oh, you're
Oh.
talking about the
So
stolen
that's just one of the
children.
things that they could thank us for on that day. So change it to Thank You Day instead of
Well,
where
no,
they all
I don't
thank
think
us.
I don't
So
think,
change-
I don't
thank
think it
us.
should be a day where the
it's a
Indigenous
win-win.
people are thanking the white Australians at all.
Well, thank you for rescuing them from their
Yeah, but no.
traditions.
Oh, I'm saying,
from-
what was the
January
question was, should we
26th
change
should
the
just
day?
be
Yes.
I couldn't
Thank you, Dave.
understand
discarded.
Thank you, Day.
And
And
then
another day, so
For or against.
everyone, white, black, pink,
Stopping
yellow,
that
whatever
stuff.
colour skin you have, can celebrate
Australia Month.
being
Yeah.
Australian.
So how would
On the
you
day that
suggest-
doesn't evoke painful, you know,
Well, that's why they should do it for a
Feelings.
month.
no, I don't
So-
like that.
Well, I was
So that
talking to
doesn't-
I
Adam
mean,
Well,
you can be
last night
Australian
about
every
this.
day.
Albanians do
And
for their
like
birthday.
when you
Yeah.
were when you were a kid, did you ever notice so much unrest on Australia Day? Like, did you
Of
ever?
course not.
So what's changed?
Yeah.
I've grown up and I've listened to what's going on and listened to the concerns of,
So,
of the
all right, if that-
Aboriginal people.
Let's just entertain
But
it for a
what's
while.
an Aboriginal person?
How do you propose that we commemorate? How do we commemorate
It's a land.
the day that, let's call them what they are, white British settlers
we leave
landed here
we
and
leave that
turned
day-
Australia into what it is today?
No,
The
Because
best
the
country in the
Aborigines,
world.
the Aborigines were always here on their own. Would they still be living in teepees?
Well, it's still a
Possibly.
good patch.
Well, that's
But they,
what I'm
but,
saying.
but
They'd still
But
be.
they,
they'd
but
still
now
be
they've got the
giving their-
opportunity to
they
live in a
wouldn't
house.
be,
They take it.
they wouldn't be subjected to racism.
No, they'd be subjected to rape, and they had plenty of
Racism.
They had plenty of racism.
But
the tribes
Maureen,
were
No, no,
always
no.
warring
No, no,
against
she's
each
So
saying
other.
I'm talking
racism.
about
but here's the thing.
persecution. You know,
But
they
what about
weren't-
all the girls who were given off, handed over at 13 to their rapists? Do you think that's a nice
from
life?
Aboriginal to
Is their
Aboriginal.
life
Is that what
is
you're
their
saying?
life any worse
To
now than
older
what it was before we-
generations, just like the
Hey,
Muslims.
Has
do.
their lives got better or worse since we've arrived?
Well, some have probably got better, obviously.
No, they've got
but,
worse.
But some
Because not
some
every
have got
every
worse.
13-year-old girl is. You know, if they had twins, they would always kill one and eat the other one.
Is this? Where are you getting this information?
This is from people that actually lived with them and studied with them, like William Buckley.
Well,
is a
my,
good example.
I have a friend who's
He lived with them
got a
for 20
PhD in,
years.
in Indigenous
Has
studies.
he lived with them?
And I think she would have mentioned that to me. That this is what's
PhD
happening, because
means
she
nothing
studied
these days. Means
Aboriginal
nothing.
history.
What she
Jill
studied
Biden had a
rubbish.
PhD.
It's not
So then
rubbish.
she would be able
What
to
you're
tell you
hearing
about.
is
Biden had a
probably
No,
PhD.
it's not. It's a first-hand
Jill
account.
Biden.
I've read
Oh.
first-hand accounts of people that have lived with Aboriginals for 20 years. William Buckley being
How
one
long
of them.
ago?
Dr. Mrs.
It was about 150 years ago. William Buckley. Just look up William Buckley
Yeah, I've
and
seen
what
a
he
couple of
did,
his
how he lived with the
documentaries.
Aboriginals,
Yeah.
and what
Okay.
he observed.
He
Cannibalism.
tried
All
He
that
tried to-
aside,
They
all that
killed
aside,
disabled people. If you're
all that
disabled, you
aside,
get
He
murdered.
tried
No, but
to.
all
What? You mean the whole thing aside?
all
all
that
of their
aside,
tradition aside,
before
ignore the
white
whole
man,
argument.
before
And-
white man set foot on this country,
It was a hell.
they were living their lives in the way that they knew,
Child
and the,
rape,
the way that
pedophilia, pedophilia.
they. We don't know
Giving
that.
we know that.
Well,
for a
There's
hang on.
fact.
pedophilia
We
in
know
the
it
hang
for
on,
a
hang on,
fact.
hang on, hang on,
Giving
hang on.
13-year-old
Hang
girls.
on. Why don't we know that?
We do know it.
Let's just look at human nature for a minute, right? Let's just look at human nature. Let's like ignore colour and just look at human nature. Tribal.
So there possibly
let's
was
go back to-
pedophilia and
let's
there
go back to
possibly was
tribal
child marriage.
human
I don't
nature.
There was. We know
Tribal
that as a
human
fact.
marriages.
It's a fact.
And
But
Look it
like
up.
everybody
they've been
here,
there. They've been alive for
Okay.
60,000 years.
That's rubbish.
hang
Why would
on.
you believe that?
everybody wants
Because
to
they
say
found
yeah.
proof.
They're not the first. Oh, and you believe the proof, just like you believe
Well,
anything.
you believe
that
the
they do.
Earth is flat
Why do you believe we live on a flying ball? Just give me one good reason why you would think
because
we live
we've
on a
seen
flying ball.
pictures of it.
Oh, pictures. So pictures are real now. I guess
Have
you
we
believe
seen
everything
pictures
on
of a
AI
flat
as
Earth?
well.
No.
Photos like
Only pictures
and
of a
photos
round
are
Earth.
always real, aren't they? Because you
Well-
obviously believe it.
Well,
If you
send
see
me
a
a
photo
photo
of
of a
it-
flat Earth, and then I might believe that we are on a
An
flat
actual
Earth.
photo from an
Well, so you
astronaut.
believe it because you see it as a photo, like you won't question it, like. Just
Well,
'cause you see a
Elon
photo
Musk is
of
about
something-
to. Elon Musk is about to go out there. They're sending one out next month. They're
Are we
sending-
are we
Photo
really
doesn't make-
saying
Two
that no
astronauts
man
out
has
to
set foot in
circumvent-
space and can't see
navigate
the
the
Earth
moon.
from space? Are we really saying that? Like, are you really
Yeah, so how do you
100%
I guess you
sure
believe everything that the government
that
says,
every
everything
single
that's on
satellite
TV.
photo is a fake? How can you
Every
how can
single
you say there's
they
no proof
because
of
they will
the
admit it.
round
They will
Earth
admit
than of a flat
they
Earth?
will admit that photos of the Earth are composites. They're made
So,
up of a series of
Stephen-
flat photos.
Stephen, is there
We've
more
changed the
proof? Is
subject
there
from
more
my topic.
proof that the Bible is based on real stories, or that the photos are
Nice, Chris.
real stories? Is there which has
Well,
which
there's
is
no-
more
There's
validity?
no
26
photos.
or
The Bible
whatever.
isn't a photo album.
No, but the stories in the
stuff's better.
Bible, the
You've got to test them against
Judeo-Christian,
archaeology.
the Judeo-Christian values that we supposedly have, right? There's no actual witness that none of us were around 4,000 years ago. None of us knew what was going on 2,000 years ago at the death of Christ. Chris reckons
Exactly,
he
and
was
if you believe what's
So-
written in the Bible, then I can't see why you can't believe a photo taken from a satellite.
That makes what's the Bible got to do with the photo
Well,
taken?
but you are a Christian and you
What's that
believe
got to
in the
do-
Bible.
What's that got to do with the photo?
Well,
from
what
the
she's
satellite?
what
what she's
Fairy tale
saying,
for all
what
we
she's
What's that
saying
got to
is,
do-
you were
But you
taught to
believe a photo.
believe.
I could show you a photo of anything.
You were taught to believe in your Christianity
Yeah.
that what those words were based on truth, right? But in our lifetime, we've had no one that can give us absolute positive proof that Jesus, like there's proof that a man called Jesus walked the earth.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
proof that things happened during those 2,000 years prior to the death of Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Because there's family that has passed down stories, right? But the fact that he
Where's the proof that
rose again.
Moses parted the Red Sea? Where's the proof
There's
that Jonah was eaten
archaeological
by a
evidence.
whale?
There's archaeological
Okay,
evidence.
so there's archaeological evidence
It's a
that
metaphor.
men landed on the moon
No,
because
there's
I've
not.
seen
There's
it.
zero.
Well, there
There's
is
zero.
because
Where
I've
is the
seen it.
That doesn't even make
It's
sense.
in the NASA museum in Texas.
And that makes it real.
Well, as real
Realer
as
than
I can trust
Jesus
what I
turning
So
believe.
you
water
can go
into
to a
wine.
museum and just look at a whole lot of who
If
knows
I-
what
here's
and
the
believe
thing.
it's real.
Here's the thing.
675 phone app. You can take a picture of the moon and you can see the picture.
A footprint.
That sounds
That's how
like an
good the
advert.
phones are.
What?
Anyway,
Sound like
we
an
were talking
advancement
about
all
something
over
else.
If you
the moon.
go to Mount
Or a
Rushmore,
footprint from a
you'll
telescope.
see
Get from
Yeah,
that
four
to
presidents.
flat Earth.
How about that for today's entertainment?
I think that
Take
was
the
my
kids,
fault,
take
actually.
the wagon.
I want you to hear you were saying
Rushmore.
this,
I think
let's
I
change
changed
the
the
date of
subject.
let's change the date of the Australia Day to
I'm just.
holy
Well, I
crap,
think
we've
back
got
to that.
footprints on the
I
moon.
think what Maureen is saying is that Australia Day to some people on a certain side, even though Adam says there shouldn't be sides, well, there shouldn't be sides, right, is so traumatic to them that we should be graceful in the fact that we're here and say, right, let's celebrate from, let's just say, the day after they landed and
No.
have a week celebration of Australians,
Or a month.
Or we can
of the
choose a
British
day.
landing.
We can choose
the
a
first
day like
week.
Federation Day, which is although that could be
But
tricky
do you
because
think
of
they're
New
all going
Year's
to be
Day.
happy? Do you think they're all going to be happy if we change the day?
Well, look, some of them
No
are
one's
for
gonna
it,
be happy.
some
That's
of them
gonna
aren't.
happen.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
No, they won't all be happy.
Yeah, it's not gonna-
And that's the problem
That's what
that
it'll
we're
be.
trying
We take away
to get at.
Australia Day and
No
it'll be
one-
the remembering day of what happened.
Yes, and that's
Turn
the
it
thing.
into
a Memorial Day.
Memorial
And
Day
then-
for
and
the
then,
yeah.
And then we'll have another day for
Because
Australia.
they didn't ask to be invaded. They
We didn't invade them.
however they lived their
We didn't
lives. I
invade them.
can't argue.
Do you think the
because I don't
13-year-old
know.
girls asked to be handed over to
I
other
can't.
men?
I can't
You know,
argue
still,
this
they
stuff
still
with
do
you,
this
Steve.
today.
Okay,
They
but-
still do it
okay.
today.
The only thing I'm saying
That's
to you is,
mental health.
however they were living their lives, that's how they were living their
Yes,
lives.
there's a big
Suddenly,
Yeah.
white man came
we're
and
on
claimed the
topic.
country.
It made their lives a lot better and started
Yeah,
It
rescuing
doesn't matter
those
how
little
they
girls.
made their lives, better
Better.
or
No, it
worse.
doesn't matter they made them better because you're implying they made it worse.
Like,
Alex was
for
saying
them,
that,
it's the
so
painful
you
memories
see
of
Alex.
losing
He should be,
people
Well,
in.
they need to stop abusing their children if they don't want to lose them.
It's
Because
the
when
painful
parents
memories,
lose
Stephen,
children,
the
they
battle,
need to be
it's
taken
painful
away.
memories of
Stephen,
all the
Stephen,
atrocities
that
committed
still
against
happens today. That
Correct.
still happens
Correct.
today. And
So
and there are laws in place now that give us the right, give the police the right to go in there and remove them from unsafe
but that's
situations.
against their traditional law.
So,
That's not honouring their traditional law.
and it will come to that.
but they
That's
have
where
to do
it'll
that.
come
You can't.
full
The Australian
circle.
courts won't
Okay,
do traditional law.
So when we start having Sharia law and all of that stuff coming into this country, they're going to start demanding the right to their own tribal
Sharia law is coming to
tribal
That's
justice
exactly
as well.
right, Stephen. Now, how
Yeah, but
honestly
go
would
on,
you
yeah.
feel about that? How
About
would you
what?
feel if a Muslim, came, invaded Australia, claimed it as theirs, and start celebrating every year on that day? How would you feel?
Are you
Your
comparing the
ancestors
two?
have been murdered,
Are you
or
comparing the
raped, or
two?
taken away from their
Are
homes.
you comparing Sharia
Yes, I'm comparing
law
exactly
to white man's
that.
law over rescuing
comparing
children
that.
from pedophilia?
I'm
No,
comparing
they
yes.
support
invading
pedophilia.
Wasn't the
Sharia
a
question
law
country
supports
change
that was
Australia?
They
living
both
its
support
own
child
life.
marriage. Both of them
It
support
doesn't-
child.
it doesn't
It does
matter.
matter.
It doesn't-
Pedophilia does matter.
Oh, that's
Rape
right.
of children does
I'm
matter.
asking you, how would you
How does
feel?
rape of children
You're not
matter?
answering the question.
It does matter, but
You're
Well,
not answering
Sharia
the
law
question.
has
It does-
more in common with
Here's the
traditional
thing.
Aboriginal
Steve,
culture. They
Steve,
both
slow
support
down, listen.
child
Steve,
marriage.
Grab your
without
Yeah, boss.
comparing, how would you feel?
pack of
if that
Cooper's
happened?
Brewery.
I would probably feel the same way as if we
Today.
honoured Aboriginal
Back to the
law
show.
because they
So,
send
so
30
you're
hours
saying,
off their rapists.
let's say Muslims, Chinese, communists, whatever,
What's that?
came, invaded our country, claimed
Yes.
it as theirs,
Yes.
killed our kids or our, whatever, took our children away from us. You would be happy celebrating that day for the rest of your life?
No.
that
And he wouldn't.
That's what I'm
Here's
saying.
the thing. He wouldn't be happy
I support
celebrating
the
that
law
day
that's the
because
most,
he'd
the
be
one that
forced.
protects the children
Hang on,
is the one
hang
that
on,
I
hang on.
prefer.
But
That's
the
not
one that
that's
that's
rapes
not
them.
what she's saying.
No, she's saying, well, I accept another culture
No,
that
no.
rapes
What
you.
she's saying
You refuse
is
to answer the question.
I can answer it.
That tells
I
me a
have
lot.
absolutely no idea what's going
Would
on.
I be happy?
So-
No, I
How
wouldn't
about
be
you?
happy. That's the answer.
Exactly. You wouldn't be happy.
Yeah,
You gotta
You
keep
wouldn't
up.
want to join in
You
the
gotta keep up
celebrations.
with
I know,
It's
but
strong.
I
It's strong.
wouldn't want to accept a culture
Don't
that molests children.
make no.
No,
Don't.
it's the
But-
same
but
thing.
hang
That's why I don't
on,
accept
no,
their culture.
Stephen.
Totally
Our
different.
culture
So-
molests children, so you can't
Yeah.
just paint a culture with
Yeah.
that brush of
Well, yeah, I
molesting
know our
children.
culture
We have
does
so
molest
many-
We have as
children
many
well.
pedophiles
Pedophiles
to say
in
Yeah,
white
quite.
Australia and
What?
the
Yeah,
world.
quite.
Yeah, but it is our culture is better than
No,
culture.
no.
But why don't we
Not
have so
necessarily.
you
The only
support forced marriage?
the only thing that's
13-year-old
different.
girls?
The
It's
only
only
thing
better
that-
in your eyes. They think
support
their
it.
culture's
Listen,
better in
that's
their
right.
eyes.
support
The
their
only
culture?
thing that's
I
different.
support my culture.
The
of
only
course.
thing
I
that's
support
different-
everyone's culture, as long as
You
they're
su-
not breaking,
You support everyone's
as long as
culture.
they're not
Okay.
breaking human rights
Even if
laws.
they molest, well, they are breaking.
But
That's
human
right.
Do you
human
reckon we
rights
should have an
laws.
Australian month?
So then
I
she
don't
doesn't agree
support
with
I think
that.
that's
the
right.
breaking of the human rights
If
laws,
it's good, if
obviously.
you're being good, then it's
Yeah.
good.
Still can't break
Not
the
being
law.
good, then it's not good.
That's
No.
right. And not all Muslims break human rights laws.
Right, so
There are
what
beautiful,
she's-
peaceful Muslims
she's
that
saying-
live
What's that-
among
what's
us,
that
and
got
I've
to do
worked
with
with
anything?
many of
But
them.
what she's saying is,
And Aboriginals.
what she's saying is, if
oh,
people
it's a good
are
topic,
Muslim,
it's-
Chinese,
oh,
or whatever, they
that'd
come
be
here and
great,
they
isn't it?
assimilate,
Yeah.
and they have
Well, she
similar
doesn't often
values
get a
to
chance,
ours.
and
You're
good
not
on
going
her.
to find
She's
generally
taken
the
it.
pedophiles
Finally.
in that home, but you're
It's
still
all
going to
down-
find them.
It's all
And the
downhill from
difference
here.
between our culture and their
Oh, it
culture
does, but
is it's allowed in their culture and
It's a
it's not
custom.
allowed in our culture.
Yes.
We have laws
Yes.
to stop. We can go in and grab those
Yes.
people if we
They've done
find
yes.
out that they're doing it.
Oh,
The
I was stuck
culture
there.
prevents it
Yeah,
because they are too afraid to report it, even living in this country. That is the problem. So regardless of race, colour or creed, that disgusting trait
What?
that is somehow impressed into human beings over time,
Some cultures more than others.
some people more than
Yes.
others.
Cultures.
No.
Some people
Yes.
more
But-
so.
It's not
They
an
have
accept-
to
it's
agree
not-
It's
with
a part
Maureen.
of
They
their
have to
culture.
agree with it because they will be killed if they don't.
What do you reckon?
Do you not understand
Do you
that?
think a pedophile
something's-
would be
The
comfortable?
government, whoever
Jump in.
rules, you know, the
So-
Sharia law, whoever's in charge
So
of
we're
the
giving to
Sharia
murderous
law,
threats now.
they will persecute anyone who doesn't abide by the law.
Why do you think
the people,
so many
think the parents like their
Australians?
kids being married?
Why do you think so many Australian businessmen go to Thailand?
What do you reckon, Crico?
Well, I
It
just
doesn't
like
make
to
it
say-
acceptable. That's
Doesn't
not
make it
acceptable.
acceptable, but what she's saying
Oh,
is it's
we'll see what
happening.
Crico's
Crico's
got.
got.
And how would
You
you
got a good
feel
shot, yes.
if one of those
You're
Yeah, you've got
countries
to
that
offer it.
you
You've
are
got to offer it.
adverse to their
Ah,
customs
Crico.
come
These-
and hang on.
Thank you, Adam.
We know that
Can I
we
just
know
say-
that.
That's the
Just
first
hold
time.
to your-
This is my first
That's
time.
it. Microphone's
This is my
cut.
first time.
Hey, say something.
Oh
What
my
are you
God.
trying to
Hang
say?
on, I'm
Am
trying
I
to
on?
get my point across.
Am I out?
Talk first.
This is my
We're all
first
out.
time.
Maureen wants to hear what I've got to say
First
because
time.
I'm
First
agreeing
time.
with her.
She's
Adam
agreeing with
said-
me for once.
Adam
Come on.
said, "What do you think, Crico?" And I spoke.
See, it's a
like,
night of first.
I couldn't get a word in.
No, you're not getting any
Hey,
words
Morse,
in
I've
because
got
your
to tell
mic's
you.
cut off.
But I just
Yeah.
wanted to say, is it okay for me? I'm sitting back here listening and
good.
watching the show that I'm supposed to be on. Is
Yeah.
that all right?
You're honest.
Unless you
Okay,
close your
back
eyes
to your
and sit there.
discussion. Thank you.
So what she's saying
You can be
is,
part of the discussion.
how would you feel if one of the cultures that you're adverse to their habits and rituals comes here and overwhelms us as white Australia, decides that the day that they took over was the day of celebratory happiness?
That's all I'm asking, Steve.
Okay,
How would
can
you
I-
feel
let me-
about that?
It depends on if the culture is better than the one that's
No.
being wiped
Let's
out.
say it's not.
Well,
okay?
let's just
We're
Oh.
saying
Okay,
it's
if we
not.
say it's not, which wasn't the case,
It-
because their culture wasn't that wonderful.
Okay, so this
What's
was
better?
what
What
was,
was
this
wrong
was
with the
touched
culture
on.
in the first place?
What was
Hang
wrong
on.
with their culture?
So
What are you
The fact
saying?
that if you had twins, for example,
You-
you'd
you-
wait and see which
you
one
Can we
You're
have a
having
show of hands?
that
You're
you're
having
very
an
disabled
argument
with,
about
Based
compared
on
to
what
old
I-
people.
Based on
happened?
what I just explained,
Cannibalism.
who thinks
Cannibalism.
now maybe that
You
they would have
support
a change of
cannibalism?
heart about changing the date? Like, has it made any
Eating
impression
their
on
babies,
anybody?
they ate their
Adam's
babies.
already thinking that
Well,
way.
look,
Yesterday we were talking about
There's a
this.
platform. A
No, that's
platform
not
has
what I
been
think.
taken
No,
over
no,
by someone
thinking
wanting
about
to point out
the unfairness
a
of it.
particular
Well, the reasons
facet,
why they
Yeah.
keep
which
making
is terrible.
a point of it.
But at the point of the question being that if you wanted to change the
Well, they're not
date,
letting go of it. They're
Yes,
never,
was
they're
it
never going
supposed to be
would
a
it
yes or no,
retract?
was it?
it would only change the date, the way people see
What
it
it would
as.
change
You wouldn't
is the
celebrate
fact
it as
that
if
we're
we are.
all having a great old party, you know, barbecues and going to the beach and playing
Yeah.
cricket. We're not doing that on the
Cricket.
26th
No,
now.
we
We're
don't.
doing it on
Why
a
not?
different day.
We
No.
can do it
Okay,
on the
so
30th.
that
what
day.
makes you
So we're
think?
not allowed to have barbecues on
Yeah,
that day
so
anymore. We'll
no.
have a-
No, you can
So-
have your barbecues,
so what
but as
makes-
a
yeah.
country, we're not celebrating and publicising
Yes,
it.
But what
You
makes
can
you
do whatever
think?
you like
What
on
makes
the
you
day.
think that if we change
Well,
it
what
to
you always
say
could.
May 17th or something,
No,
right?
I think
Do it
I
That
think
they
Well,
won't
like
find
January
some
30th.
reason to complain.
It'd
be-
Because here's the
It'd be
thing.
highly unlikely.
Here's what I'm
Would you have
saying.
Barbie stuff?
It's not about
What's your
Australia
excuse?
Day,
You
it's
want
about
fire.
the fact that they hate Australia.
Exactly.
No.
That's
Who
Throw
hates
away the
Australia?
Because they
No,
love
it's
to
gonna
deep
be
be
wrong.
down they hate
Right.
Australia because it's not their Australia.
And
It's
they-
not the Australia that they want.
Yeah, it's not the Australia that they.
So
it's not really, because
compromise
that-
is
this
the
the
issue
Australia
here.
that they've.
It's the
Compromise
Australia
a
that gives them
lot.
their
But
welfare. They cut their
Compromise
welfare
will
budget so much.
solve the problem.
Nah.
No one on either side
Nah.
is willing to compromise on anything. Or
Well,
at
they
least,
are. That's what the
at
talks
least
are
the
all
people
about.
that the police, the people that can make the decisions
Hmm.
are not compromising properly. Like going, what Albo did with the voice vote, that was just stupid because he knew full well
Didn't
that
have to
half the
support.
country wasn't going to
Like,
support it.
more than half.
And now, if you
Yeah,
have to call a
Yeah, but that's the thing.
Yeah,
if
If
you have to
67%
call a
of it.
committee
we're,
to
if we're
discuss
depending on
Australia Day,
Australians to make the
They just do
decision,
it
we're not
anyway,
going to
state
have.
level.
put
Essentially.
What do you think would happen if they called a committee
Yeah.
for the discussion to change the date of Australia Day?
If they called a committee,
people would get worked
which
up.
included, you know, Aboriginal
No, well,
elders
The
and
question was
and
not
whoever
about committees, it was what we all thought.
go, you know,
He's way off
representing
track, should get back to what the
white
question
Australia,
Flat Earth.
was. I
Yeah,
reckon.
what
I
happened
can
to
see
Mabo?
that they
What
could
happened to the
make a
vibe?
decision
It's
that
here.
would be
That's what we
mutually
said.
agreeable.
Oh,
this
I
is
can
it.
see that that
Constitutional.
would happen.
Nah.
But if they left it to the people,
Hectic.
you know, just like the referendum, it'll be a big no because most of
You're-
the Australian people don't like
You're
change.
fucked, you are.
They think, why, they're too entitled, and we are. We are very
Here,
entitled.
here comes the white privilege.
Yeah. We are
They
entitled.
get more
yes.
white privilege than
You
what we
can't-
do.
You cannot deny that we are. We think just because we don't like it, too bad. Stuff everyone else. Stuff the Aboriginal people. Stuff the Muslims. They can get, you know, go away, leave the country.
You
Like,
nearly,
we
you nearly
just
had to
feel
use the censor
this
button.
This is our country. Instead of you know being a citizen of the world, we are like
What?
expecting that Australia just belongs to us, and no, you know, that's it.
What if we were able to integrate the two things on the same day or in the same week? Integrate them. Have special designated, like, whatever time they landed on,
Yeah,
let's
we
just
just-
say,
we try
they
to
landed
say-
at
They
midday.
land,
way
let's
too
have a
deep.
time,
What was that
do
word
they?
again?
Just you
Yes,
catering
they
for
have
both.
time.
They
Did you
must
say
have registered.
Catering for both
Integrated.
teams.
What time did they land?
Can we integrate
That's a
both?
good word. I
both-
noticed you've been using words tonight.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
No,
You
my
noticed that?
Yeah,
The-
couple.
Yeah,
my
yeah,
she's had a couple
view is
go.
change it
Yeah,
I think a few
to
escaped.
I
There's
think
a-
Snuck out.
Federation
Good
Day,
job.
which
Must be
could,
cold
like I
in
said, could be
there.
tricky
Gotta
because
get
it's
out.
the 1st of January. New Year's, it's already a public holiday. And there's another
Yes,
date,
But I'll
which
tell
is
you,
something.
poor Moore, she never normally gets
Here's
the
the
floor.
thing.
She's got it tonight.
hey,
Right?
You keep going, girl.
Who is this lady?
Here's the thing, right? In 1788, when they landed, they
Lady
didn't jump
Godiva.
off the boats and start
Lady
killing
Godiva.
people. That's my point, right?
No, Holly
No,
Diver.
they didn't.
26.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, but did they?
That was when they actually
Did
came
they
ashore for
attack
the first
first?
time.
What
Well,
was
there
the
was some.
situation?
Right,
There
what's the
was
point?
some.
Right. So
They've
if
been
somebody
killing
attacks
us
you,
way
before we
you
got here.
defend yourself.
Silky
If
smooth.
they attack them first, they're going to defend themselves. Now, the big slaughters didn't happen till way after, like in the 1800s.
What did we
The
learn
big
about?
slaughters, the 20,
I've got no
2600,
No, it was,
26,
No, I don't
Whatever
think
it
so.
was,
It
200
happened in the
something.
1700s.
They're
Hang on.
slaughtering their own people
what I'm
right now.
saying is,
Where's that?
the
77.
edict of the British
1700s, she said.
when
1700s.
when it was discovered, when they reported back to the monarchy and to the British that there was indigenous people here, the edict was told to them to get along. You have to get along with these people. They're savages. They don't understand their ways, our ways, right? Now, going back to what we were talking about before, imagine if somebody else had colonised back then.
What do you reckon,
Right.
Frigo?
There
Muslims.
wouldn't be
The
an
Muslims that she
Aboriginal
loves
left.
so much.
There wouldn't
The
be
bird
an
guy, this fella,
Aboriginal
the
left.
last
in
What
this
if Sharia law came
Because-
instead of us?
if let's just say now,
Without
Adam,
getting-
Adam was being pedantic yesterday
Oh,
because
God.
the countries that
I'll
were
try
most threatening would have been Spain, France, and Portuguese, right? I said, but what if, like, let's say Vlad the Impaler's army invaded back whenever? What if the
Yeah, but it was
Huns
only-
came over? They would have slaughtered every black
Or
person.
Sharia law? What does
Yeah, but they
Sharia,
didn't.
Sharia law
I'm,
do?
it doesn't matter.
We
Well,
know that
that's
there were.
not-
Well,
that's
We
my
know
point.
that there were massacres. We
You
know
that's
that
create
there
my
too
were
much
point.
things already
killings.
for you.
That's my
So
point.
why still
The
celebrate
classic
it on
bit
the
that
day
covered off at.
Because
where,
that's
you know,
the day
these people
that
didn't
they
ask to be
landed.
invaded?
That's
They
the day
weren't
that they
invaded.
landed.
Twice.
It wasn't
Who's
until
to
the
say
day
they did not invade before we did? Who says they were first?
They
They
weren't.
invaded and killed the people before them.
The Dutch
They're invading
landed-
themselves.
The
The
Dutch
pygmies.
landed on
The
Australian
pygmies.
Yeah, but
soil
if they
before-
were
pygmies.
invaded
What about
themselves,
the pygmies? The
I
Aboriginal
don't
killed
think
the
anyone
pygmies.
was
Don't you
celebrating
remember that?
Australia Day,
Remember
were they?
those facts.
This is
You're
the
none of
topic,
the ones you're
Australia
defending,
Day.
also the attackers.
Okay,
Right.
but,
Well, they wiped out the
but
pygmies.
what I'm saying
Yes,
is
North Queensland
yes,
pygmies.
the
yes.
Dutch
So you're
Yes.
defending
landed in
them. So it's not
Australia
what's the
in
we're
the
Yeah,
going
they,
around in the
Yeah,
yeah,
same
they wiped out
conversation.
the pygmies.
the
Oh,
Dutch
why can't we
landed in
celebrate the
Australia
pygmies?
in the 16th
Yeah, I don't know.
No,
Nothing
we're
about
celebrating
Call
the
it
fact that
pygmy
they we saved them from the
Yeah.
pygmies.
We'll change it to
Too hard.
Pygmy
How
Day.
do we
Same
know
one.
that there's
Like an actual one.
why isn't there any
Pygmy Day.
documentation from when
Have
they
you ever seen
landed
the
or
pygmy
if there was
film?
any killings
I'm
or
trying to
you know,
dive.
bad
I
blood
don't think
or
the Dutch actually
Have you
landed.
seen the pygmy
They did.
today?
The Indians came here
Okay.
4,000 years
and then
ago.
they came
Did you?
back
Oh,
in
no,
the
I
1800s.
I don't know.
The Indians were here, the
1800s.
Chinese were here.
1800s.
Oh, alien.
What?
The
Can I just
Indians
say-
came here 4,000
Can
years
I
ago.
just say, I haven't said
From
much.
India.
It's my first show,
4,000?
remember?
4,000, and they
First
mixed
show,
with the Aboriginals.
No,
Aboriginals
Very
have
nervous over
83%
here.
Steve.
DNA.
There's a commercial.
You're
Yeah.
tripping,
It's
mate.
my
You've been
first
drinking
show,
too much coffee.
So, I'd just like to say that I've got no idea what anyone said tonight. I lost it and I left it.
Not
And you
listening.
said something like, I'm tea.
Aboriginals are Indians. Aboriginals have
Their name is
83%.
Oh,
83%.
Hang on,
Wait,
hang on,
at
hang
the
on, Steve, hang on.
beginning.
There are
It's
My name,
anything
down
said.
under T.
What's your name?
Down under T.
Oh, why tea?
Because tea's better
Tea
than
for
coffee.
Trump.
Oh, I come with you. Yeah. Sorry, Steve.
You'll get a bit of a vibe
Just a
in
few
this
more
shed.
seconds
A
of
bit of a look around.
some big pages.
How about you, Quico? Have you got a subject?
Yeah, well, I had
That was a good
subject.
one, Laws. Yeah, you
Oh.
just jumped in on your chance.
That's a
Is
nice,
that one finished?
Cool.
nice
Oh.
segue.
That was a- that was
come
a-
on,
Yeah,
mate.
yeah,
Fill in the
well,
gap,
yeah,
fill in
we're
the gap,
excited.
otherwise you're going to make
I
that
I
boy
can see
go.
the
Come on.
consensus is
I got
don't
paid a
change
lot
the
during
date.
that show. I got 3 or 4 endorsements. So I did alright.
Yeah, a couple of Cooper's ads.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Violin in the background.
Right.
Come on.
Wait a minute.
What do you reckon about
Producing now?
changing the date, Quico? Because that was the question. You didn't get a chance, so what do you reckon? About Laws'
changing-
question was about changing the day.
I'm,
Didn't quite
I'm
get to your opportunity yet.
like Natalie Imbruglia. I'm torn about the subject.
Okay.
I really, I don't get into anything that's not stupid. But so I don't know a lot about the pros and cons. But my father was very sentimental to the poor Aboriginals who, you know, well, who knows what. I don't.
Yeah.
But
Changing the day of Australia Day? Because
Oh,
you
that's
don't
right.
know.
I
Yeah, well,
forgot.
well, yeah.
but I'm back. Yeah.
Well, that
So
happens.
I'd say,
It happens a lot around here.
yeah.
We just experienced it.
Yes, I am in favour of them changing the date because I really came from Transylvania. So I don't give a shit.
Call it
So
thank
did
you.
Blood the Impaler.
Bloody Australians.
Nah. Thank you, Daisy. Biggest slap in the
So did Prince Charles, or King Charles now is his name.
He's what?
He's a direct descendant of Vlad the Impaler.
King
Oh.
Charles.
All right, next subject. I've finished.
I'll get my
Far
choice.
out. No one can top that ever.
I think there's a consensus on that side of the table that no changing.
Quico said he's in favour.
Of what?
Changing Australia Day to
No,
another
he
But
said
he
day.
might
he's
have been
a Fletcher
wrong.
Taylor.
Oh,
After a month.
yeah,
What day
yes.
do you think it should be changed
I was
to?
trying to tell you. So
I think it will inevitably.
Federation Day, which is January 1.
Inevitable.
Or there's another day that there was a referendum signed between Aboriginal elder, I can't remember what day, I think it's May something, Aboriginal elders but it wasn't a formal thing. Sorry, it was a formal thing.
we're
There was
back on
another
it.
one.
Was
that
that the
was-
one in Alice Springs?
It's
They're always on, mate.
No, I'm in the topic.
yes, it was
Yeah.
a referendum that was signed between
What was that?
whoever the
Yeah.
person in charge of
Liz.
the country at the time.
McKeon.
Read
You
it
don't
all
have
up
to-
the other
yeah,
day and
we
then
don't
I've
have to look it up, Morse. Why don't we get? We know that they're telling a
But I
different
think it was
story.
May 17.
I said
Or
May
March.
17. I
Nah.
said May 17 before.
I said.
Maybe that's
I
why
said
there
May
is
less
some
than
Maybe that's
17.
why. Yeah, maybe that's why. Yeah.
No, so you,
oh,
reckon,
well-
you just reckon it will inevitably change. I think
Yes.
is your answer.
Yes.
I don't
My,
think
my
it
answer
will.
is
I think we'll be
don't-
forced to change it, is what
Well,
I
that's
think.
what Chris said, didn't you? It's inevitably going to change.
And because
Change
we're a
is
bunch of
inevitable.
spineless assholes, we'll give up fighting. We will. Because we give up
Yes.
on everything.
Yes.
Oh, I
That's
don't
what we
think-
did. We
Too
bent
busy.
over so
Well, I don't
fast
think-
during
I don't think
COVID,
that's
it
gonna
wasn't
happen.
fun.
I don't think that's gonna
Bloody
happen.
head would spin.
I don't think that's going to happen about changing the day.
What?
Bending over backwards
Mate.
and giving in, like you said, not standing up for anything.
No one will stand up for anything
Well,
like in,
I'm
in mass
standing up.
numbers.
Go on then. We're
No,
all
we're
sitting down
standing up
here.
to keep
Well, I don't
it.
reckon.
What-
I don't reckon we should change the day. I think we need to consider a longer time, maybe not a month,
A
but a month's a good idea.
Well, they get
wait,
NAIDOC
please,
week.
can
Why
I
don't
have
we
my
have
answer the
Australia
question
week?
just finally?
Because some people might be busy that week, so
Later
you
on.
can have a whole month. and
Yeah,
they can
you
do
have
whatever they
bloody
want,
this
plan the whole
month,
month.
NAIDOC
27th
month,
of
you have
May.
bloody football month, you have
Imagine how
gay
many corn
month,
you could sell.
you have
at
every
those
other
rolling
month, and there was
corn.
Anzac Day, we get one
Lot of
day.
corn.
You can have
Australia Day, we
sporting
get one day.
days. You could have like
Should be a
sports
fucking-
events.
Maybe
you
we
all
should have
sorts.
like a double
Doesn't mean
banner,
no one
Australia
works for
Day
the
and
month.
Anzac Day, and then we can have Friday
Anyway.
and Monday off.
Could we
I
have
think it shouldn't change the day at all,
I'm
no.
not in favour.
could we have a
But,
dress-up day?
But you know,
Sorry.
the population's got to start seeing it for
Every day's
different
a
reasons,
dress-up day for you.
understanding it and working out what's the best
We
way
should
to
have
make
a
it work
month
for them.
of national
Like we
pride.
used to fucking do.
Give the man a microphone.
A national
No, I don't
pride
think we
month.
should change the
that's
day.
Is
but
there a particular
people's,
month that you would deem
People's
suitable for
attitude
that?
towards it needs to
National
shift
Pride
somewhat
Month.
Yeah.
to be just fit in. Fuck off.
Could really be. It'd be nice if it was in the
My
summer.
Sentiments exactly.
Summer would be
Fuck
nice,
off.
wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Well,
Well, but you got
everything's nicer in the summer.
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
Basically,
January,
we need
beginning
one
of the year.
day for a public holiday.
If we back on this
We
again.
can't have a whole month
Liz.
worth of
No,
public
no, no,
Yeah,
that's not what
celebrate
he
the
means.
whole
They
month.
get,
That's why I
they
want
get,
it
they get
to
NAIDOC
No one
week.
for a
Liz,
second
one
more
day.
knew
You've got your
that
hand
no
on
one's
the
going to
button.
work for a month.
You might have to push it.
Like everyone knew that wasn't actually reality. But you can
where
dedicate
is
a
it?
month to that
Hey,
topic,
goodbye.
no problem. I don't reckon there should be
This
any
segment
problem
has
with any
overextended
fucking
its
Australian
segment.
saying Australia Day shouldn't be one day, it should be a fucking month. Every
Wait.
cunt at this table should have agreed to
If-
that.
Because
If we
other
could have a
other
public
countries
holiday,
have like
the whole-
Doesn't mean you have
celebrations
28
that
days
last
off
Public
week.
work.
holiday the
Boss.
whole month.
It's like other places, they celebrate
I'll be
things
all
for
for it.
more than
Yeah,
just a
that's
whole
right.
month.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
even have a siesta.
Yeah, for like every day. The Albanians have birthdays for weeks.
And they
Yeah.
have nice water.
Fuck
Yeah,
me in
they do.
Ethiopia, it's still only about 2007.
Indians have weddings, like 3 weddings before
Exactly.
they actually marry.
Ethiopia
I
is
think
in
so.
2018.
Yeah, long way. That's
2018,
their
mate.
calendar. You know, like shit is what it is.
Alright,
13
next.
months.
Yeah, so I don't reckon they should change the day.
Who is it?
Oh, the hook.
Who is it?
Hills go.
Is that a special
Next
guest?
topic.
Comes
Next
out-
topic.
Oh, next topic. When will Iran be bombed?
Soon.
When?
3 days.
What?
Are they
I don't
thinking
know,
about it?
I don't
Who's-
know,
Yeah,
I
all
don't
the
know.
new ships are ready to go. There's actually a couple of ships on their way
Yeah.
to bomb Iran.
Okay, no, they won't. It won't because they'll feed the rebels who are they're saying, which are the people that we got.
No, but they
Trying
can't
to-
how
I-
can they feed them.
and firing them on them.
They've
and
got
then
no weapons.
I think there'll be
They'll slowly-
strategic
the
bombing.
weapons are coming.
We've got one
So
of
they
those
won't be able to give weapons
slingshots
to
or
the
something.
citizens.
I think there'll be strategic bombing, as there was before. I think
Who are they
that
gonna
is
bomb?
definite Iran.
Well, they've started rebuilding the sites
The
that were blown up
sites,
before.
yeah.
So they're starting rebuilding the nuclear weapons.
So they're rebuilding the nuclear sites. They've showed like satellite images that
So
can't
you
possibly
reckon? So
be
when
real.
you talk about
because they're
nuclear,
satellite
right? So
images.
all of the wars that they've had, so Kuwait and all that sort of stuff, and all of the fallout from those, the weapons they've
That was
used,
too
they've
loud.
used dirty uranium to
You're off.
explode. So everything that's been left behind in these wars is they've used nuclear weapons. They're using uranium, like dirty uranium.
Yeah.
So you see that's how they use the
Yeah.
armour piercing.
Yeah.
So everything is still using nuclear warfare anyway.
Yeah, that's right. But
So
yeah,
that's the whole thing. It's like
Yeah.
it's just a farce when they're saying, "Oh yeah, but
Are
they
you
got nuclear
stressed
weapons."
out? Light up
regardless,
the Stuyvesant.
regardless,
20 packs
this
of-
is their best
Oh.
chance. If they don't bomb them now, when is there going to be a better time to bomb them? There is no better
Anytime.
time. No, but they've got all the ships in place. It's taken
Yeah.
2 weeks to get the ships there.
Yeah.
They've gone to
Anyway,
all the effort of
just
getting
bomb
the ships there just to sail away
Oh.
from the
I'll tell you what,
Bombs over
someone
Tokyo.
chuck a bomb and destroy the whole planet because it's gone to shit.
That's if
Liz,
you assume
that
it is a
button
planet.
you've got on
I'm
your
almost
desk.
desk.
agreeing with you
It's
there
It's not a
too.
planet.
That
I
button
think
you've
it's a
got on your
planet.
desk, has it got another button
Shut
next to it? Like with a nuclear bomb on it or anything?
No,
Thank God.
Sorry.
no. So I've got a trombone.
You
Trump,
put her in charge.
I
Trump-
hope God is real because I want
Why put her
Armageddon.
in charge?
Trump,
Again,
promised-
I don't think
Yeah,
that.
I would have sent it. Yeah,
I
I
don't think
I
that
would've-
obviously Trump wants to
We would've done it months
entice
ago.
any hostilities.
And you'd be
Everybody's
new
saying
ruler
that
of the
if
world.
he bombs
No,
Iran,
no,
it's
we
going to
all-
piss Russia
we're
and
all-
China
we're all-
off, and they're
we're
going
all-
to start.
they're already pissed off.
I know they're already
Yeah.
pissed off.
We're all
But
bulged.
Yeah.
in
all from the
comparison
same
to China, Putin's a paper
What is that?
dragon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Russia
The
and
energy
China
that we
aren't
have.
going to do anything. They're not
When
going to
we,
come to
uh,
Iran's
build that
defence.
little
Nobody's going
Yeah.
to come to Iran's
And then
defence.
No.
back to the
But-
right,
yeah.
drop
See,
the water,
here's
goes
the
back to
problem
those.
that I have with the
Yeah.
whole
That's
fucking
what we
Middle
have with
East
that little speck of light,
is
that's our
one
planet.
man,
So when
Benjamin
you form it, see
Netanyahu,
that, they've proven it.
have an
when it's
absolute
Yeah, but how did they
It'll
get
disdain
there
for
in
the
the
man.
first place?
But
And I
You don't
believe
like
that
it,
he's orchestrated
From the
all of this
So,
with
are you talking
simulation.
about God
reports, whether they
As
be
the source.
real or
As a
false.
one
Like,
God?
okay, we
As
have
the source,
evidence
yes.
that they
The
were
God
building
that we all
Which
nuclear
is the
plant.
source as what we call
We
source.
understand
So
that.
God is the source.
Why would you build it if it's
So
just
you
for
do
like
believe in that?
creating power? Why would you build it all that
Okay.
way under the ground? You
I
just
don't
build
believe
it
in enough.
on like a nuclear reactor, like
Because
we
I
all
feel
do.
it.
I wish
think
So
there's a
that,
bit
that
of a
was
side
the
hustle
justification
going.
for getting rid of that.
Yeah, I
They
understand.
denied that they
But
were
they're
using it
very
for tactical reasons, and
I think there's a side
Trump
hustle
got rid of
going
it.
on
Sounds
here.
good, Phil.
A side
Yeah, probably.
hustle. Yeah.
So we're
probably
talking about God.
it's a separate
Oh.
chat.
Oh.
But I think that
Energy.
You guys are
forces.
sprung,
I
man.
think that if they do bomb Iran, the instigator won't be Russia or China. It'll be
Did you
Netanyahu.
see their beams?
well, we know that Iran
Welcome
are
back,
already
Philly.
making threats against Israel,
You might remember
Iran
Philly had a
already
show
had
just when the
Hamas
show started.
and
Now
Hezbollah
he's come back
in
and
place
we're all thinking,
to attack
what's he had done this
Israel,
time?
What's he
which
done?
they were
Well,
already doing,
Maybe
Yeah.
you'll see
like
later.
for who knows how many
Yeah,
years.
I agree.
So
I
now that they've wiped out most of Hezbollah and Hamas, there is no better time
Oh, sorry,
to attack
I was looking at
Iran,
those things.
because the first thing
Really?
Iran would want to do is to get Hamas and Hezbollah
Didn't
to
see.
attack them anyway.
Brain
Yeah,
heart
but-
attack.
Phil.
Can't.
And now they've been wiped out almost. They can't, and Iran have got no money to fund them anymore.
Why do you think Bibi Netanyahu is so desperate to keep any war
That's really
going?
bad.
I know.
So his
But
war with
regardless
Gaza
of
ends,
him or
he
not,
wants,
man.
now he wants a war.
Regardless of him or not, how's that going to
Phil
change
McDonough
whether or not?
knew that.
The point is,
It's all right.
he is doing this to keep himself
He
out
wants to
of
do that?
prison. Because
Well,
he
yeah,
knows that he's going to prison as soon as he's out
just
of
too
all.
Regardless
Too
of
much
what he was
shoelace
doing,
up.
just say he was doing who knows what, whatever. Like, what's that going to actually change? So
Smells good.
do you still think
What are you
that
doing, you chap?
He's at school
it's the
again.
best time to bomb Iran?
He's having a durry under the table.
I think the best time to bomb
I just
Iran
tied my
is when,
shoelace.
He did such a good
And
job.
I
is
did
when
it
they do
all by
something
myself
that
too.
instigates
Well,
Which
the
they
war.
just did. They just
That's
slaughtered
what I'm
30,000 of their own
tangled
people.
your foot up.
I know,
Yeah.
and that's why I know, but he's been saying that
That's
for
funny
weeks,
to
and
go.
that's the
Yes,
thing.
and it's
He's been
taken
saying
weeks
it
to
for
get the
weeks,
ships there.
like he did
Yeah.
with the first bombing. He'd been saying it for weeks and weeks
Yeah.
and weeks, and then we woke up one morning and it was like Iran's on fire.
Exactly. And
But
that's, when's
then-
that going to be? Tomorrow? 3
But then,
days?
but
So's
the
the
worry,
UK.
the worry for all of the people
Lots of
that are
good
screaming no more new wars
Who's saying
is
that?
that all the people on Trump's
People are
side.
being bombed.
Oh,
Well,
okay. This
the
isn't a new
people
war.
on
The
Trump's
war's already
side-
been going. The war's been going for
I
ages.
know,
This
but-
isn't a new war.
But the US getting totally involved in it is a completely different aspect, and we
What's
know
this
that.
show about
The
again?
only
Wars.
saving grace is
Wars.
raising
Iran.
money.
Well, the question was
But
Iran.
didn't they
Bomb.
say Iran has
When's
already
Iran
killed
gonna
more
be
American
bombed,
troops
yeah.
than any other country?
I just thought of the castle.
So
Well,
this
they
war's
probably
already
have.
begun.
Well,
Everyone has
Yeah,
bombs.
but
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
more,
it's
there's
fine.
minor
What
war
is it?
skirmishes and
Ice
wars
cream.
all over
How
the
is it
world.
minor if they've killed more than any other country?
The castle.
Not saying it's minor in a petty way. I'm saying it's minor in the scheme of the way things are going, right? There's going to be more than what was already killed is going to get killed. Because if they have to put boots on the ground over there, they are going to die.
Well, they don't need to do that. There's no boots on the ground.
There's another show called.
Let's see.
Well-
Because what happens after,
But still, that's a good
when
idea.
the retaliation
Well, that's the
comes,
main
when they're-
problem.
Yeah,
all
win
I'm
it all.
That's
Look,
our
Okay.
in court.
Yeah.
I don't have an issue
That's
with
what I said,
Israeli
actually.
people. I don't have an issue definitely with Jewish people. I really don't. But just tell me why they're at the fucking centre of everything that's got to do with killing people.
Well, one, because they're the
It's the
only
government, it's not
non-Muslim
the
country on
That's
that side
exactly
of the
my
world.
point.
They're the only non-Muslim country in that side of the world.
Ben's been doing
They're
his
the ones that
research
are
the
getting
last 12
attacked all
months
the
and
time.
getting married.
By all
Yeah.
the other countries. They're the only democracy in the area.
I wouldn't
They'll
touch
allow-
his wedding
they'll
speech.
allow
Well, I'm
one
gonna,
Right
I'm
now,
gonna
but
throw
it'll
a
be
Charlie
coming up
Kirk. I'm gonna
soon.
throw a Charlie Kirk at you.
Steve's wedding speech.
Why was there a 7-hour delay after October 7th started?
Huh?
7 hours,
What do you mean?
Stephen,
It's a
And those
delay.
things
before the
for what?
IDF did anything to
October.
to stop the
Talking about
bloody
October.
Who's to say there was a
invasion.
7-hour delay? Who's to say people wouldn't retaliate immediately?
It's
Documented.
What's that got to do-
documented
It's documented.
history.
Yeah,
But
so
what do you
what do you
mean?
say?
What do you mean? Do you think they just stood there for 7 hours and did nothing?
Yeah.
What do
well,
you
can't
Yes.
think,
those-
Adam?
Charlie
What are
Kirk
you asking
even
us?
said it
Land on
out
that
loud.
fence.
But it
That's
doesn't
Was
just
matter
there
what
a-
Charlie
Else's
Kirk said.
opinion?
Was there a stand down order by Bibi
I don't have no idea.
Netanyahu?
I don't know.
Right.
I don't know.
That is the question.
But what does
He's
that,
denying
what's
it,
the point of
and
what
we're
you're saying?
asking the question.
Yeah,
The
But
girls,
what's
the
the
girls are
point
waiting
of
and
it?
they're saying they'll be here soon.
What does that
Girls are
change
really
though?
excited.
Like, what's the
Big
Solution
word
to
from
that.
Willen.
What's that got to do with
Digress.
what we're
Fair
talking
bit of
about?
digressing going on here.
What's that got to do with if we should bomb, like about bombing
No, we're
Iran?
talking about.
Well,
we're talking
it's
about
got nothing to
Sunday.
do with
Well,
when
where
should
are
they
you?
be bombed. It's got
Have
to
you
do
gone
with
surfing?
why
Are you
is
down-
Israel
down the
always in the
southeast?
middle of
No, I'm
everything. And
Yeah.
it
Well, I told you because they're the
understand,
only
You're not
I
democracy.
understand the outwardly reasons,
Nah.
but
You're in the middle.
like for people like
Yeah,
Maureen who say that everybody just wants to be happy,
Yeah, I'm pretty happy.
Where you
it
are.
feels
Yeah.
like
Michelle's
Israel's
going on.
never happy.
We're just
That's
not,
all.
I don't know what they're talking about, to be honest.
John hit the buzzer.
What are you talking about?
We're
What-
talking about who's going to bomb Iran.
Iran.
No, I think
When
the
are
question
they
is
gonna
when.
bomb
Yeah,
Iran?
I said
Yeah.
So
soon.
no, it's about the Jews.
When?
The Jews are the ones that are going to do
As
it.
far as I know, so far the two
Well, Iran are
topics have been-
threatening to attack
Yes or
Israel,
no,
so Israel
and
have the
then
right
yes
to
or no.
defend
They've been
themselves.
threatening to
Taking
attack
a
Israel
while.
They
for
have been
4,000
attacking
years.
Israel.
And
Stay
they
with
have
us.
been
No,
attacking
this one's
Israel
not
for
So
Well,
Israel have the
4,000
right
years.
to defend
Will
themselves,
they
just
or
like
won't
anybody
they?
that's attacked.
That's right. They have
And
the
that's what
right
they've
to
been doing.
defend
Sorry.
themselves.
Which is what they're
Rewind.
doing.
That's what I'm just saying.
That's what they're
They
doing.
have the right to defend themselves, not bloody crisscrossing the earth, asking fucking people to give them money to make bombs to defend themselves.
How is that not
Make your
defending
own
yourself?
fucking bombs, get your economy going, and buy the bombs from the people that
How
make
much
them.
are bombs these days? That's what the people
Instead
want
of
to know.
That-
trying to
How
bloody
much is a
hassle
good
us
bomb?
for
Isn't
freaking
that defending
donations.
themselves? Why
Like,
not?
Free delivery.
Would we
Bibi
do the same?
Netanyahu's got a
They'll
fucking
drop it.
give send go account. for
What, wouldn't
Christ's
you want
sake.
another country to help us if we were invaded?
Drop it
Of
before the
course we
arse falls
do.
out of it.
But we're not constantly for
So-
the last 250 years been putting our hands up saying,
Because we
help
haven't been
us.
invaded for the last, how many thousand
And why
years?
is that?
But
Why
Why
haven't
is
we
that?
been invaded?
Yeah,
Because
why
of
is that?
nuclear weapons.
We don't have nuclear weapons.
No, because of nuclear weapons.
I just want to say
we have
there'll
been
be an ad
invaded
coming
World War
up.
II.
Ad
So-
coming
Why
up.
haven't we been invaded
So why
since
doesn't
then?
why
There's
doesn't the
been
threat of nuclear weapons stop Iran from
No, hold on.
hassling Israel?
So what's the-
Why doesn't that threat stop
No,
any
no,
of
no, no.
these?
No, I'm going to go back to your
You
question.
introduced me.
The question was why hasn't
What do you
Australia
think
been
about that,
invaded?
Chris?
My answer was
What do you think about
because
that, Chris?
of nuclear weapons.
do the
Since
You're
nuclear
fine.
weapons have prevented wars. They have
Chris,
prevented
Chris,
major
Chris,
What do you
wars.
think about that, Chris?
Because countries
Chris.
are scared that if something big goes down,
Give
Would
it a
you-
look.
the
would
nuclear
you-
weapons are going to
Would you
wipe them
classify
out.
as would you classify Afghanistan as a major war?
I'm talking about a world war.
Would you classify
Phil's intro,
Afghanistan as a
take
major
two.
war?
Take
There
a
was
fine
seven.
measure.
There was seven
what
or
did
eight
you think
allied
about that,
I mean
countries
a world
together.
war. I'm talking about world war.
What's your opinion, Chris?
Do
So that-
you titanium or whatever they're made out of bottle
Are you
cap
on
release
drugs?
cans?
Oh, I think he might be.
This is an
Yeah.
advert. I've been
I don't know, he
endorsing.
went
I've
and
been
tied his
endorsing.
shoelace up a while ago.
I've been
and it's never been
endorsed,
the
so
same
let me
since.
just get on with the ad. Made out of titanium,
Or Stella.
and on your cans now. Forget about using those heavy
Forget
metal
about it.
ones. Get the titanium ones. Save them up. Go down to the exchange titanium for cash, and they'll give you a house or
Build a-
whatever.
build a
They'll make
wheelchair.
your dreams come true with
Wow.
these new titanium.
Thank you,
can
Chris.
openers.
Thank you. Thank you.
Back to the show.
Thank you.
How much are you getting paid for that?
A bloody
That
lot.
beer that is
Couple
drinking.
of
He's
brown
only doing it
lemonades.
for the money.
in that
He
beer?
said at the start the only reason he's doing it is for the money.
Brown lemonades.
That's
Not my
A couple of the
beer.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
sending me
Oh,
beer.
yeah.
I want to know who's
So I
paying
tell
him.
you what,
Maybe it's,
like as a
maybe it's Israel.
as a commentary on what's been happening so far, it's been like a 1 year fiery reunion from the get go. Moores just took charge, God bless her. She doesn't really grab this show by the nuts and twist them. But her first question, she jumped up, she said, oh, I'm asking the fucking questions tonight.
What? I didn't hear her say fuck.
Yeah, no, she actually,
That's
Oh,
right.
it's artistic
Don't
license.
underestimate me.
she
Artistic
nearly
license.
said fuck before, and I said,
Ah,
oh, you had to hit
yeah.
the beat button.
That could be my topic.
No,
I've gotta-
and
I've
Steve
gotta know
O's
what
firing
it
up
is,
about the
otherwise
Muslims.
Paid and say the
Crico's
word.
like trying to get a word in, which is not like him, we all know.
So-
I know.
Do you have
Anyway,
anything interesting
welcome
to
back.
say, Crico?
I am, yeah. well, apart from not knowing
Well,
why
did we-
she's tea, Give me that story.
I told you.
Down
Yeah, I
under two
forgot.
for Trump.
Down under, Trumpers.
Oh, God, you pointed to the... Sorry, back to you.
Now you've got Alzheimer's. Hang on, you know what we need right here?
We need
Sweet.
Phil.
We
We
need
need
You know
Phil.
what we need
We
right
need
here?
Phil.
Time out.
One of
Bring it
those,
back on.
one of
Okay.
those American drugs
Or-
like that they
need
advertise
Phil.
for like Alzheimer's disease.
Yeah, Phil.
Oh,
You know,
He's
the
a.
one that, the
Hey,
one
mate,
that says
you want to see a
if
good
you
advert for
experience-
avoiding Alzheimer's?
if you
I've
experience
got the best
bleeding
advert
eyes
for
or
you right
ears,
here.
Guess what?
diarrhea or a
I
heart
took
attack,
the opposite of that.
don't take it.
Drugs for TDS.
I took the opposite of that.
Anti-anxiety pills.
Well, I reckon he
Is
knows
your
it.
recommendation avoid any sort of heavy metals and things like that?
All right, well I'm going to throw my spanner into the works, and we're going to talk about ice.
The chink in the chain. Yes.
Ice. I
What
don't
do you need, boys?
mind
Want
it,
some more water?
only on a hot day,
Want some
really.
more water?
I don't do baths. I don't do the ice baths. It is a little bit of a shock. I went into the cold water in the winter. And
Don't take a loaded weapon to a protest. How
That
does
was
that
not
sound?
No.
And,
Well, you can take a loaded
oh,
weapon.
you can. You're allowed to, but you're an
But
idiot if you do.
Don't
You might get
bully,
shot. You
Don't
might get
bully
killed.
the law enforcement officers. Don't
Look, that guy, you know.
because it is his God-given
But-
right to have taken the weapon.
Yeah, and he's
cannot
dead
dispute
because of
that.
it. It's God-given right.
No,
So-
no. He's
He didn't
dead.
even die because he had a weapon.
No.
Yes, he did, because if he didn't have that weapon,
They-
he'd be alive.
they-
did
no.
That's why they shot
He
him, because they
did
saw the
because
weapon.
somebody
Yeah,
because
I agree.
somebody called out
Who did
weapon.
And
So they
they
shot him.
disarmed him, and then they burned
Yes.
him and shot him.
Yes, if he
And
didn't
I
have the
like
weapon,
disarmed him,
Listen,
if he didn't have the
no,
gun, he'd be
listen.
alive.
I will tell you
I've
my.
seen the videos.
Here, I know, and I've seen the videos too. And
Yep,
here
you
is
see the
what
video
I
of him
think.
kicking in the tail light and how
That,
aggressive he
that was a
was?
separate occasion.
Yep, shows what type of
Yes.
person he
I,
is, doesn't
I
it?
agree.
He
I'm
shouldn't
with
be
you.
anti-
So here's
antagonising
what
Still
I
police
doesn't warrant
officers.
being murdered.
Here's what I think
No.
happened.
We
Not
shouldn't
That
have been
whole
there.
doesn't
listen,
warrant
Don't
being
no,
interfere with law
no,
enforcement.
hang on. That whole thing was a big fuck up due to all of the rhetoric that's going around.
Yes.
These
I've
cops
read it here,
are
that's what-
shitting their
They're not
fucking
cops.
But
pants.
how are they supposed
They're
to
law
think clearly with all those
enforcement,
idiots
They're
blowing
not
whistles and
trained.
They're
stuff?
federal
Those
law
people-
enforcement.
training or something.
Oh, well, they've had
Oh,
more
yeah.
training than me.
Did you
5
know?
weeks.
Do you
How
think?
How long do police officers
Question.
But police officers actually shoot approximately
I'm not being
50
sexual
rounds of
today.
ammo a
Oh,
year.
to prove it. It's a-
Police officers in Australia shoot approximately 50 rounds of ammo a year.
Better
That's
off going
it.
to the
Yeah,
army.
you can
That's
sort of get an
it.
advert in here.
They're
It's
not
hard
just
work.
law enforcers, they're police officers.
No, but 50
Don't
rounds
harass
of ammo.
police. Get
Will
out of
someone-
the way when they're
Hey,
arresting
Adam.
illegals.
Steel
Adam.
arteries, beer.
Oi! Can someone please explain to Maureen
Yeah.
what
Well, we'll try.
One of
What?
us.
what
Really?
Probably won't understand.
You're
what
asking
would
us.
constitute decent training for a police officer in firearms?
Oh.
50
Taking out the idiots
50
blowing
round-
whistles first.
What's the
With
question?
clothes
That
on.
would be decent
With
training.
clothes is preferred. It'd be decent. If you want to get around in your birthday suit, you're not going to be joining the police force or whatever you're joining.
No, that's right.
Exactly. So you've got to
They
be
have to
decent.
be-
You've got to wear clothes.
Gotta be
Is
clothes.
my answer.
50 rounds of ammunition is
What's that noise?
basically all that Australian police officers put through their weapon as training per year.
Yeah, but it's not just
50.
firing a weapon. That's not the only training that they
Oh,
do.
that might be
So
something.
many different.
Well, we're talking about shooting people at the moment. So
Yeah,
I'm
why did
talking
they get
about
shot? Because they
psychological
can't think
training,
clearly,
and
because you've
there's
got
so
idiots
much
blowing
training
whistles.
to
They
know
do
when
that
the
so they
right
can't
time
think
is to
clearly
shoot
and
a
make good
weapon,
decisions.
and when the wrong time is to shoot a
someone
weapon.
screams
These
out,
guys did it the wrong time. The guy was
And I'm
disarmed.
telling
There was
you-
no
Why
need
were
to
they
murder
there?
him.
and
They
I
shouldn't have
told
been
you
there.
why,
There was
Maureen.
no
They're stupid
need
for
to
being there.
murder him.
I don't.
Well,
Why
why did
do
he
you
get
think that
murdered?
he's
Well,
right
He's
to be
murdered
No,
because
he's
they
got no right to be
distracted them
He
by
was-
blowing stupid whistles. They
It
couldn't
doesn't
think clearly.
matter. They
Yes,
don't
it does
shoot
matter, 'cause
someone
he's
dead
dead.
10 times.
He's dead because of their
Come
decisions.
on.
He's dead because he turned up with a loaded weapon.
No, he's
Yes,
dead
he
because
is.
a bunch of
Yes, he is.
macho men who have
No.
not had enough training
No, because he
took a
Phil,
dent to their
no,
ego
no,
and
sure,
they
because
Why
they
you
were
shot him to
distracted
death.
by
You
people
Okay.
blowing whistles.
Why?
They couldn't think clearly.
Ah,
So,
Okay, hang on a
I
minute. Hang on.
can't see how
Hang
you're
on.
defending this.
Let's
For
let.
the life of
Let-
me.
He would be
Maureen,
alive if he
stop.
did not bring that gun.
Okay, stop and step back.
Wow.
Stop. Let's stop and
there's a
step
total
back.
loss of control here.
Okay, can you shut up? Are we going to have a decent freaking talk?
Well,
Or
somebody is,
right.
everyone's talking.
Oh,
Christopher, I'm going to mute your fucking mic. and put you in the corner.
Oh, really?
Okay.
It's my first show.
And we'd like to say
Okay.
They're all screaming.
And
Did
start
I just
rolling
say
the
before I
credits.
go?
Let me just take
Start
it
rolling
back.
the
back.
credits on
Ah,
the screen.
Do you want to say anything
Play
before
some
you
peaceful
go?
music.
Yes, new stila.
Do you want to say anything before
I've been
you go?
cut.
Now you're all off.
Oh, now.
That's
Right.
That's fun.
Peace.
Let me just take it back a few steps to before the protest, right? Those police officers were there only to arrest a child predator, an illegal immigrant child predator. So Alex Preddy was out there trying to stop the legally constitutional removal of an illegal child predator. They interfered with that operation and that child predator got away, right? So now, not only is Alex Preddy dead, but that child predator is still in the
And
population.
can I respond
Hang on,
to it?
no, not yet. Or I'm going to mic
That
down
was a
your mic
flop.
again.
That was a flop, wasn't it?
That child
Yeah,
predator was
so-
still
Titanium
in
and
a
shit.
position where he could attack other children, right?
He don't even know.
Why do they want to protest people being
I'll tell you why.
removed? Don't come to me with
Fast.
they're just yanking people out of target.
That's
No.
exactly what they're doing.
No,
They are
hang on.
taking people who have lived there legally.
No, illegally.
Illegally.
And people have had
Illegally.
enough.
No,
They've had
no.
enough
Here
and
she
they
is
just
defending
protest.
There
pedophiles
is
again.
one word,
Depending-
and that is illegally. If they've lived, no, wait. If you've lived there 20 years and you haven't bothered to get your citizenship in 20 years, then you fucking deserve to go back to where you came from.
They're not just they're taking people with documents and they won't let them get their documents and show them. It's been like, this is what's happening. This is why people have had enough.
But do you
yes, take the
underst-
illegal
hang on,
immigrants.
But do you
that
understand
are-
why they have to do it this way? This is
No,
because
I
of
do
the
not.
protest.
I do not.
Because of the protest.
Don't,
and let me
don't
explain
use
it.
untrained
No,
people to do a job.
No.
that You need
No.
training.
What are you talking about,
because-
Ice?
Yes.
Is this what it is about?
Immigration
Oh.
removal.
Of pedophiles and criminals and
Is
murderers
ICE,
and
what
rapists.
does ICE stand for, please?
And
In
most
the
of the
fra-
people that they're grabbing are
That
not
doesn't stand-
pedophiles,
Yes, they
are
are.
not
Yes, they are.
criminals,
They're
are not
criminals.
rapists or murderers.
A lot of them are.
A
They're going
few of
after
them
the
are.
worst first.
You guys
The
are
worst
exaggerating
first.
everything.
No, there's no
Seriously.
exaggeration.
Most
It's the
of them
worst
are
first.
legal,
Immigration
law-abiding
enforcement.
citizens. Sorry,
Immigration,
not legal.
Immigration
They're
enforcement.
illegal, some of them, for sure, I agree. But they're not breaking any
So if
other
you-
laws.
like,
They're
if
not
you
breaking
outstate
your
humanitarian
visa and
laws.
shit like that.
They're
More
just
laws
living
now. They've
peacefully.
broken the law. They've broken the law.
But they're living a peaceful
Doesn't
life.
matter,
So I can
Maureen.
steal something from the shop and just live a
You were the
peaceful
one,
life.
Maureen.
They're not
And that's
stealing
okay.
them, they're
Hang
grabbing
on.
No, but I can go
anybody.
and
Hang on,
break the
hang
law.
on, hang on, hang on.
Phil,
Hang on. Maureen.
And I can't understand how you can sit there and defend the murder of this
We're
guy
not.
and the
We're
murder
not
of that
defending
woman.
not.
it.
You
We
were
said it
saying
was a
it's his
big
own
shit
fault
show.
for being there
It
with a
should
loaded
never
weapon.
have happened.
Don't
But if they
understand
weren't
how it
under
should be.
pressure,
And when the Republicans were out protesting, they had freaking rifles in their hands. What's the difference? They're okay. They can take
It's
their
not-
Wait,
rifles.
hang
It
on.
doesn't make
Hang
it
on.
smart.
Which protest
Doesn't
is
make
that?
it smart,
sit down.
regardless of who's doing
Which
it.
protest is
Doesn't
that?
make it smart.
What the fuck
I
are you
have to look
talking
it up
about?
because
Well,
I can't remember.
Well,
I don't recall any Republican marches where rifles were held.
Yes.
I've got an ad up my sleeve if you want it.
Maybe during the 2020
If
election.
you want it,
No.
you want it.
Only
If you
to
wanna-
defend
if you wanna throw to
businesses
it.
How about a bit of a
rampaging.
time out? Time out.
BLM
for an
psychos.
Oh, no more fucking adverts. That's why people watch
How about
podcasts.
just to calm it down for a second so I can just sneak another
There
one
is
in?
no calm. That's
Come
why it's
on.
called uncivil rest. Thank you.
I'm on the bones of my ass. I can't do it. I've got to earn some money and I need
I
another
can't-
Oh,
endorsement.
don't you fucking knock on the wrong door to earn some money in this
All right,
place.
just quickly, how much are those
I'm
hats?
the only subscriber
Are
to
those
this
hats
channel.
for sale or not?
Um,
That is the question.
What?
The hats up there, are they for sale?
You'll be
No.
in the fridge and wash it.
Come on.
Yeah, we'll
No.
probably gonna have a couple.
If I gave you all the tea in
Let's bring a
China,
few back.
Oh,
there's a
drink
fucking
tea.
lot of tea.
Nah.
No, we're on the bike, you're not.
You can
Alright,
do
we'll
what
be
you want,
careful.
but
Yeah,
if I gave
When
you
you
all
go
the tea
too
in
up on
China,
yours,
Yeah.
would you supply me one of those hats?
This
You wanna
looks
park
like
around
some
the
Every-
kind of a
back,
protest.
we leave them
So
all
who?
over
And
the
they're,
place.
it's in America somewhere. I don't know
Well, you
where.
can't just say it's in America somewhere and say there's people
It's in
with guns
America.
and say
It
they're
doesn't matter where it
Republicans.
is.
Well, it must
What
be the
is? What is?
scripture.
Texas.
Probably.
Oh, I
Blank
was talking
it's in
about
America.
something.
Probably.
Shall we
Texas
get
is
back
like
to the
now.
topic? Get back to
Like
the
a spare
subject.
tyre.
Well, the
And it might not be recent,
Oh.
but what
Yeah,
is
Winnebago.
recent
Yeah.
or not
My
recent?
point
it doesn't
is-
matter.
What do you got?
my point, Maureen, is that
a lot of Winnebagos
the,
there.
if the states
That
like
would-
Minnesota
If you have a guess.
cooperated with the
Winnebagos,
ICE
and the answer is
agents
Winnebagos,
that are
You
legally
just say
enforcing deportation
Winnebagos.
rules and laws,
Oh,
they
you
would
would.
no, I guess
give
you could.
the ICE agents access to these people without leaking the information, without letting them know where the people are being picked up from, and then
What's this
these protesters
Life.
wouldn't have a hope in hell of
It's
intercepting
It's because
these
of Tampon
operations.
Tim. You know this is because of Tampon Tim, don't you?
How would you like it if
So because of
you know,
tampon,
mum
Tim?
and dad hadn't been naturalised and someone came and snatched
I
them?
don't think too much about it.
Like, how would you like it? Would you want to
They're
defend
They're
them?
going after
Of course you
criminals.
would.
Let them
They're
do
going
it.
Far
after
out. I don't
criminals.
understand what goes through your brain.
They're going after criminals.
I- They're not
don't
necessarily
interfere
going
with
after,
law
just
enforcement.
going after
Maureen.
people
Right,
that haven't
back
been,
Then
Maureen,
don't break the law.
are
You
not
don't break the
legally
law.
there.
You're
If you
not
break
legally-
the law, if you break the law, you
You're
may
not-
have to
but
pay
our
the
parents-
consequences of breaking
they
the law.
didn't break the
I'm
law.
not-
Hang
let's
on,
just
hang
say
on.
they did.
That's the
No,
wind up.
they-
That's the
no,
wind
let's
up.
just
You
say
can't break
they
the
did.
law.
say,
The
let's
lovely
just
fellas
say they did.
You
Play
can
that
they
sort of
did it.
music.
No,
Who was it?
because they
Oh,
didn't
ice,
break
ice.
the law.
They-
They knew what the law was and
Vanilla
they
ice. That's right,
abided
vanilla
by
ice.
it. And
Yeah.
you said yourself
I'm not talking
earlier,
about breaking laws. I'm
You
talking
said
about living
yourself-
here illegally.
listen,
Spiralling.
you
I had a
said
crack.
yourself earlier,
You did, you
right,
had a red eye go.
that
Yeah.
you
One
would
year's
be
too
happy
long, can't do
that
this after a
people
year, no way.
come here and abide by our laws. Now you're
I got an
saying that
I got one.
that if you come here illegally,
my shoe.
you're not breaking.
There's too much
you're,
information.
you're not
I know
breaking
you're
law.
breaking the
so
law.
it's either a law or it's not
But
a law.
I'm loaded.
let's just
Oh,
say
there
that
you
mum
go.
and dad didn't get naturalised. Let's just say they
They're
didn't.
going
okay?
after the worst
And then
first.
someone's
Yeah,
come,
mate.
grabbed them out of their
It's
homes
elevated.
and taken them
And there's a
away.
little bit of
Would
a
you
town.
Yeah, you
sit
gotta-
there
you
and
gotta
say,
take it
oh
over.
well, they're
You
here
gotta take it
illegally?
over on
You
your
know,
own.
Yeah.
too bad.
Yeah.
You would say that
Yeah.
about your own
Yeah.
parents.
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah.
Would
I
you?
would probably end up going back with them to Italy.
Exactly.
You
Exactly.
would be screaming.
And you
And
would
whose
be
fault
the
is
first
that?
one to get
Whose
angry.
fault is that?
Okay, hang on a
That's the
minute.
fault of the parents that
Let's
came here
just
illegally,
let's
isn't
just
it?
even just take that one step back. Even
I'm
the
not
fact-
trying to take
stop.
a step back. I'm
No,
trying to
stop.
put
Just
it
wait.
to
I'm
you in
trying,
a way that you can relate to it.
I'm trying to give it to you in a way.
So
that you
you're
can
saying if
relate.
her parents
Hang
are
on.
criminals,
Hang
if
on.
her parents are criminals,
Hang
Right.
the fuck on.
If
Same
you're
thing at
feeling
the
a bit
same time.
down,
Shut up.
visit Cooper
You shut up.
Psychologist.
Maureen,
Cooper Psychologist.
here's the thing.
Psychologist. Can help you with
Even
all the bullshit
before
going on.
they
Tonight.
came,
I'm going to sleep tonight.
Visit
even before
Cooper
they came-
Psychologist today.
even before they left
Yes.
Egypt, they would come in
And
here
bring your wallet.
legally
They
because
got
they
kicked
had.
out of their
Yes.
country.
They got
remember?
kicked out of their country and they got visas and immigration papers and they came here
Yeah.
legally.
actually, what,
Yes,
what
but let's just
Fired
say
up
that they
tonight.
didn't.
It doesn't
say
matter. They
Fired up.
came
Yeah,
here
try to put
legally
yourself-
and then they
No good.
went
Nah,
to
not-
do the
not
paperwork.
now.
Try to
Not
put
now,
yourself
is it?
in the shoes of the people who
why not try and put yourself in the
granted
shoes of the
any
victims
myself
of
in
these
the
murderers
shoes.
and
I
pedophiles?
can
Any-
You have the victims
You're
of these
exaggerating
things.
how
No,
many
there's
murders-
no exaggeration.
You
There's
You
no
are.
I can
exaggeration.
You're
easily,
exaggerating.
easily. I
a
can
very
easily-
tiny percentage of
But that's they're
illegal.
going after
There's
that
more
percentage
people
first.
that live there legally that are murderers and
That's
criminals.
why they're going
than
after
there
them
are illegals.
first. They're going
I
after
can
the...
easily put myself
Stellar
in their shoes
archbacks.
and
Get
say,
them in there.
if I had genuine intention to come to another country
Said
and
say it wrong.
to get a better life,
Stellar
I would abide by. Hang on.
That's not what I'm
If you,
saying.
Sorry.
Laurie, if you move into state, the
There's
law
no
is you have
moment.
to change your driver's
Everyone
license
start
in
to
2
change.
weeks, right? How would it be if you go there, you don't change it, and 2 weeks, 3 weeks later, somebody pulls your driver's license because you broke their law?
They
don't
says what a
understand
stellar
what I'm trying to
archbacks.
say.
I do understand
No.
that, and you don't understand that a law is
You're
broken.
on
Is
budget,
broken.
bro.
You can't
No,
break
no,
it a
no.
little bit.
No, no.
You can't just
You
break the
don't
law a little
honestly
bit.
No.
understand the
She's right.
comparison
What?
I'm trying to make.
It's not gonna work.
I'm trying to make the comparison. These people who have been living there for years illegally have families. How do you
Oh, I
think
hate
those
that.
families
You got
are
one.
feeling
Okay.
having their parents
Well,
I
snatched
understand
out
what
of
you're
their
saying.
Are
homes.
the parents adults?
Something.
Of course they're adults.
Right. Did they
Sure
know
is,
what
but
the
I
law
got
was?
sharp
And
It
they
doesn't
don't-
matter. How would you
Okay.
feel as their
Okay,
child?
so
Doesn't
how
matter
do
how
children
you
feel when their
feel.
parents are criminals
Laws-
and they get arrested? Is that
Laws
what you're
aren't
trying to
about
say?
feelings. Otherwise, every murderer
This is why
that
they're
killed their wife.
protesting.
No,
That's what I'm
Maureen.
saying.
No, Maureen. Because laws aren't about feelings. If every
Oh,
murderer
it's worth
said,
the try,
"Oh, but I
right?
didn't like the way she made me feel," they get off scot free.
Yeah.
Because that is
Scot-free.
breaking
All
the
I'm
law.
trying to do
Yeah.
Oh shit! Well,
is
he's
make you see
justified in
why
killing his
people are
wife
protesting.
Yeah.
48
Yeah.
times with a
Trying to make
machete
you see.
Wow.
because she made him feel bad. You
I'm
can't.
trying to make you see the point of view
But-
of the people
And I
sticking up
see
their
it. I
faces.
see it. But empathy
They're right.
and laws are two different things, and you
Steel.
cannot meld them together because a law is a law, and
It's
you
funny how
can't
it works
just
its
break
way
it
out.
a little
When
bit and
things
be
are getting
okay.
heated,
I get that.
grab a
Yeah.
stiller,
I
a
just
So
can't
chewers.
see it.
Okay, can I just really stop this, go to a really topic?
Hit the
different-
buzzer.
In a way, well, let's talk about something where all of the effects is moving on a spiritual level, and they're bringing in and manipulating us on a spiritual level.
Yes, I agree.
So everyone
I
is
agree with
becoming
that.
all of these arguments are based on changing everyone's spiritual vibrations.
That's not you.
I
Beating
think
the table.
it just makes you thirsty.
What they've done is the human body is able to heal itself, and so to even prove that they are not interested in us learning how to heal ourselves, they've extracted verses in the Bible to say that you can heal yourself.
Mhm.
So they've manipulated it where
No,
Matthew
God heals us.
17.
Steel
You
splinters.
can heal
Our
yourself
body
by looking
heals,
after yourself.
our body heals
By looking
itself
after
by
yourself.
fasting.
By
Manipulate.
looking after yourself, yeah.
Fasting.
But
That's
you
a
still
good
need to
word.
eat though.
Seven that should
Gotta
do.
eat.
You should do. You should
Don't
do,
fast
Can
for
you
too long.
shrink that?
you should do a 7-day fast twice a year.
What is the
You
second?
know, there are
7-day water
benefits.
fast.
Yep, and the Bible talks about fasting as well.
Matthew 17, verse 21. Most Bibles is taken out. There's 20 and then 22.
What's this one about again?
Okay,
I've got
Bill-
stuck on fasting.
This is
Well,
why
Jesus-
I think we
Jesus
need a
fasted.
Your mic's
fasting
been
ban.
on for like 5
Jesus
minutes.
fasted,
because
didn't he?
Probably a good thing,
Bill-
good.
Jesus
What's
fasted.
this
He did
about?
a 40-day
Fasting?
fast.
We need to
Yeah.
start again.
Bill is talking about spiritual ways of helping ourselves get over
Oh, yeah.
all of this
I just-
anxiety that we're suffering
Yeah.
from
I
all
just
of
wanted
this
to
crap
get to the
that's going
topic because I
down.
thought that the preamble was great.
I think that what we're really going to be needing in this sort of time is to have that grounding. When you're on your own, you're thinking, what am I, or what are we doing? You know, it's a really important. Like, so these other people that are coming in are saying that they've got a passionate agenda. It's the opposite of what we're living, which is light. Living in that love zone, not in the darkness where they're trying to just be nasty to everyone through poison.
I
So-
thought people
so how-
would stop being nasty.
That's
how,
right.
Put the microphone on your face.
how do you define love?
You've got to put it on your face, can't
The
hear you.
vacha. The vacha.
Defining love is looking at yourself in the mirror and understanding that the creation that we are is pure love. As you stand alone.
Yes, if we could all do that, maybe the world would be a better place.
it
and we
feels
wouldn't be
different for
having
everybody.
Panel shows.
Why don't we all sing a
Absolutely it
song?
does.
Why don't we all sing a lovely song? Why don't we all sing a song
because
like
everyone
Isn't there a
has a
fact
different
if the
Have
world
the music or
was, if the
something.
world was
Have to.
filled with ifs and maybes?
Well, some people can go through an experience where, like, say,
What
you get the
about,
naughty boy, and that he wants love.
Oh,
The
the
child, the
hill.
innocent child wants
His
love.
version of what that
Yes,
is.
Yes, well, that is
the next
like,
bloke.
let's say
That's
mum's
right.
too busy and
Yeah.
he
Did
wants to love.
something
The
get-
attention that he gets is by
Pay
being naughty.
attention.
So that's his definition
What
of love.
takes you on?
Yeah, that's right.
Get
And that's
yelled at.
different for every one.
Good night, Phils.
Well, you're off.
I thought you were going.
But is
Nah,
that
I
a
think go
distortion though?
Nah.
Is that a distortion
is.
as the result
It
of
is
not being
8:30.
loved?
I know, right?
Yeah, it's getting
Yeah,
late.
because in the
No, it's
innocence, in the
Yeah.
innocence of what we yearn, then we
Yeah.
learn to behave
Small one, huh?
through our parents, which show us what their
camera.
conditioning is. 'Cause mostly we're shown how to live through
All
our
your
parents.
tobacco products.
So how our parents, this is like the cycle as we stop
Oh,
the
you
cycle,
did.
how our
Yeah.
parents were
Yeah.
raised can be
Yeah.
showing us how we are raised.
So how do you stop the cycle if you don't have good parents?
Be
Well,
connecting
that's
with
the
yourself.
challenge, isn't it?
Connecting with yourself.
But what is
I've got
yourself?
one in the shoe.
Looking at yourself,
yourself.
look at yourself.
Last
in
one
the
of the
mirror.
night, I promise
What are
you.
when
And
you-
what if that's all
are you?
Alright,
negative
hold
and
on
you
a
think
minute.
that that's normal?
Well, why is it? Why would it be negative?
I've forgotten.
Because you had bad parents.
Well, that's only meant because of your influence from other parents. It
You'd
doesn't
be
mean your
back.
soul is bad. person that lives inside the body, that energy that lives
So
inside
what do you
the
mean?
body.
What do you mean by bad? So you say it's not because your soul is bad. What defines
Not
bad?
the soul, the person. Because the person's behaviour is
So,
what defines you.
If a person has bad behaviour, then is the person bad?
It's not necessarily, because if that's that person's reality, if
Write
that's
down
their,
your
I
notes.
called them arch.
their truth.
Yes,
It's
like if
still
it's
an
coming,
aspect,
maybe it's coming out
As
of
a
her.
whole, as a behaviour, or as a community, or as a society, you could say that behaviour is.
So if that child goes and beats up other kids at school, like bashes up other kids, is that bad behaviour? Is that bad?
Well, it is.
Is he a bad child?
In a way,
Badly behaved.
not the child, not necessarily is bad, but
No,
the
but
behaviour.
badly behaved.
Yeah.
The behaviour that is to why is he behaving like that?
Yeah.
They don't
And
know
also,
how-
you're
what's
talking
the
about a child, so obviously it's different between a child and like a guy that's 30 years old.
I forget it.
Yeah, because we're moulded as we're young.
Yeah, yeah.
So then, so
I don't
if
know.
What's the matter with
everyone's
you, eh?
Too good for me,
taught
it's
by
okay.
being, it's
I'm sorry.
such a difficult.
Sorry to put a
answer,
I forgot
isn't it?
it.
So,
It's
but-
like
note to the
everyone has
show.
all those different
I'm off.
experiences, don't
Yeah, I know.
How
everyone's
much does
different.
that
Everyone's
child
different.
have the
Everyone's different.
responsibility
Oh, no
of
one's
knowing
on.
what's right and wrong?
I think
they?
it's
Well, it's how you feel.
Is it the light
Well, you
bulbs?
could be feeling the
All
wrong
four of
thing.
those are on.
Yeah, well, you'll see
We're
the
on.
toll
You could have a
shown
seared
by the peers,
conscience.
by
So we're
peers
not on.
what
If
is
you
right
have a
and what is
seared
wrong.
conscience, how are you going to know what's
Full
right and
blown.
wrong?
What's a
They
seared
don't
conscience?
lie.
So if you keep doing the wrong thing, it may not feel wrong anymore.
Are we on?
So if you
Well, then
if
that
you
would
like
be-
stealing,
that would be the
We're not
empathy.
on,
What
because
is
the
what
globe's
is
on.
the
if you like
empathy?
stealing, some people feel bad about stealing.
Golden
Other
globes.
people don't
Those
feel
four
bad
light
about
bulbs.
stealing.
And the batteries.
Stealing.
So
Yeah, okay.
does that mean
So we're not
it's wrong
Wrong.
for the person that feels bad about it, but then not wrong for the
Always
person
wrong.
that doesn't feel bad about
Well,
it?
from the person who has been stolen from, be having some sort of opinion.
So you're saying that stealing is okay?
stealing's not okay.
What's their
Well, it's not.
current-
It's not a
What's their current
community.
Once they're what?
What if you're
accepted
stealing?
behaviour.
Yeah, no, it's not. So is that person doing something wrong if
Once
they're
there was a
stealing?
girl.
as a condition of society.
From
yeah.
Nantucket.
Because you want everyone to be nice, don't you?
Yeah, yeah,
So if you're not
She was
being
pretty
nice,
good to do that.
yeah. Well, it's not.
I saw the
yeah.
so,
message.
no,
on
so
Facebook.
if everyone's
Pretty
nice,
good.
then they're a
Stephen.
really nice place.
So stealing is wrong.
Exactly.
You could,
That's
you
what
could
I'm
as a
saying.
community, as a standard, yeah.
Well, it is wrong because it
You can just start with
Mine
that.
in front of your
Oh, yeah,
face.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I'll do it.
sounds better now.
Yes.
Once there was a girl from.
You can turn everybody else's
You
off.
gotta
Yeah.
like talk into this
It was
direction.
just it was a production.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
so
could
basically-
we-
Oh.
It was a
I
work.
think that it's just that at this
no, I
time
thought
we
It
needed
was a
to be
playhouse. It was the
making our world as beautiful as you want to make it, whatever you want your world to be.
once there was a girl.
It's
So
really
you're-
hard with all the external influences.
Well, that's
Yeah,
all right.
that's right.
Yeah,
That's
the
the challenge,
external
isn't it?
influence is how you feel. So you're not being affected by these people. You are empathetically. You're feeling it. So by feeling it means that then, however much you say, you can go right. Well, that's terrible what I see, and I feel for those people. I have empathy for them, but you can't live in that empathy.
Exactly. You can't
That
live in
empathy
that.
is created
It's very
by
hard
you.
to switch off empathy.
It's not. It is. It is.
I had a
It's
good
an
thing.
understanding.
Do you
So
feel empathy
we're all
for
on
the
the
ICE
same journey.
officers?
We're all on different sections of it.
All I got was
Parts of it.
once there was a girl.
So by observing
Some-
someone that hasn't learned,
Sounds like a line from the song.
or
Yeah.
knowing that they have a
Beatles song.
difficulty when you
Once
sort
there
of
was
say,
a girl.
if you look at it like this,
She thought he was a
life is
guy.
different. You need to
I
sort of
thought-
have a
No,
different
that's
perspective.
Not a Beatles song.
It's Dylan Mulvaney.
But it's not until you see it.
Dylan
you know,
Mulvaney. I never heard of him.
No.
Anyone know anything about
I
Dylan
just
Mulvaney?
don't, like Maureen said, I don't think,
Mulvaney.
I think that we're beyond being able to separate
Can't even be shit.
the two. Like, unless you're as spiritual as you are, somebody like has that depth of spirit, because all of the noise is constant now.
That's right. That's why
And
you've got
even
to
if
be
we
grounding.
switch off,
So like it's.
it's still happening.
I'm not spruiking a particular religion. I'm just saying it's like we are spiritual beings.
I would for money.
Of course.
And there's a problem right there. A lot
Yeah,
of people do a lot of things
business.
for money. But
Money?
we're talking
A lot of
about
money.
I'm
spiritual
trying to make money on
well-being.
the side here.
What-
if
what-
that's okay.
Hustle.
What Bill's saying is if everybody took more spiritual care of themselves,
Oh.
then we would naturally get along better.
But we
Because
should.
we
going
wouldn't have
through the
that
tough
heightened
time,
intensity of
Going through this.
what am
tough
I going to
time,
say
That's right.
wrong,
easier
or am I going to
to
piss
deal
this person
Everyone
off?
on the
With a solidarity
whole
bit of
planet needs to do the
Family,
same
a bit of-
thing.
Well,
The
how do
Caring
planets,
about
the
what
people in
you
charge of
And
their
clearly
countries.
that's an
Even a bit of
impossible
surfing.
task.
That's right. So
Occasional
it's never
surfing.
going to happen, is it?
How do
So
you take
how do we
Until-
live
Oh,
in
we're
peace
swimming in-
together in the
if you
interim?
can.
I mean,
Aquatic activities.
let's
okay.
let's face it. Like
Thank
the
God,
60s
'cause
and
I'm not doing it
70s
otherwise.
were relatively not in Vietnam, obviously, because we know we'll go straight there. But like the 60s and 70s were the idyllic childhood for us, as far as
The
I'm
80s,
concerned.
the
That's
80s
a
was
good
pretty
word,
good.
idyllic.
The
That's what
80s.
I'm
Yeah, but
saying.
most childhoods are idyllic because
IX.
kids don't know any different. They
No,
don't know all the
no.
terrible things.
Well-
that
So
happen.
you saying one decade's better than not
Well,
any
then-
better than another?
Well,
Idyllic.
to a child, yeah.
not necessarily.
IDEALIC.
Yeah, but
Oh.
my kids were born in the 80s, and they
ideally.
probably think the 80s was fantastic. Their
Well,
kids are growing up now in the 2000s. In 20 years, they'll say, "Oh, early 2000s were fantastic."
Do you think it's getting worse every decade?
Well, I think it's getting worse, but I'm an adult.
Well,
I'm
most
talking
of us would
about
think
from the
that it's getting
perspective of a
worse.
child.
Yeah, well, I think most of us would think that it's getting worse.
Yeah, but not. But if you're a child living now, you're not going to be thinking,
No.
"Oh, what a horrible world we live
But
in."
when
are
that
you?
child's older,
The
they're going to
opposite
think
of a
it was
wonderful
better when I
world.
was a child than what it.
Yeah.
Well, not
Yeah.
So I
necessarily.
think it, sometimes.
Yeah,
when
but they're
you
going to relate it back to their childhood.
But look-
Their childhood was great, so we're just thinking of our childhood. The world might not have been a great place in
So
the
think, here's,
70s.
a, here's an
or the
example.
80s.
When in the 38 years ago, bought a house for 50, built a house
Oh,
for
goodness
58.
sake. That was the last time.
Then my son
You know?
has just built one for
Sorry,
for
but
900.
lucky it was about the house.
Yeah, it's
Jesus,
insane.
900.
900.
Yeah. And the
So it's
proportion
quite- it's a
to
good
your
house,
wage
big
is
house.
way higher as
It
well.
has to be.
Got 6 bedrooms
Well,
and stuff.
Yeah,
But it's
affordability.
still-
Like back in those days, one man could work and the family, the wife could stay
Yeah,
home.
and
Shit.
look, things
God,
were
Not
easier
terrible.
because I think there's just too much technology now. It's like taking over everything.
Well, it was supposed to
true.
make our lives even
Technology
easier
is
than it was
taking
back
over
then.
everything.
It's taking over
40
everything,
years.
and that's making life harder.
We're all
But-
using technology now, just doing
I know.
this.
That's what I mean. There's too much.
I think they're
Like,
no. I was going to
If
say
she didn't
they're
have this
watching
set
and
up,
listening,
I
but
would not
I
be
thought I
the
better
least bit
change that.
interested in.
Just with the last
Been
one,
doing
just
something
because
like
it's
this.
getting
You're
more
here
used
because of
by
technology.
I don't want a car with
Is-
all the mod cons. I
No
just
one's
want a
really
car
she's
that-
watching
not.
all
She's
this,
here
you know?
because
Yeah.
a man and a
Maybe power
woman.
windows and power steering.
Yeah, but what
after
if you
that,
didn't
I
have
don't
all this
care about
technology? Like none of us would be
I'm
here.
saying she's
Like-
here.
Yeah,
She-
it'd be just like
The only reason
That guy
she's here in front of the technology is because a
built-in
man
pool
and a
in a
woman got
movie.
together and did the hoochie coochie.
Exactly.
Put your left leg in.
I nearly had the name. I like Mars girls are easy.
Martian
feel-
girls. Martian girls are easy.
Reckon?
Or Martian.
Give me
Martian,
one. Give me one
Martian
character.
women
Give me
are
one
easy.
character. Paulie
You're
Shaw.
I don't know.
Paulie
I don't
Shaw.
know,
Give me
but I know
Paulie
the
Shaw.
name of the book.
What is it? Men are from Mars.
That's
another one.
That's a different.
There's
that's
Earth
a
Girls
like-
are easy.
That's like
Earth
a-
Girls.
Earth Girls are easy.
Yeah.
Jeff Goldblum.
Oh, this time.
Gina Davis. I don't know who else, but they're in it. The other people that were in it were
Okay.
definitely in it. Let's just establish that. They were in it
Okay,
physically.
so-
They were definitely in it.
It's
Is
not
this your
AI.
topic?
It's not AI. It's real.
Well,
Did they
AI
speak? Did they
could
actually
possibly
speak?
replace you.
Well, that's what.
tomorrow.
That's my topic is about AI and what.
I should have bought
Well,
it.
that's
love
what she was
watching
saying. That's
is
what we were
real.
just saying.
Yeah, but she
All
had a
the
topic. She
technology.
had 52
Yeah.
minutes. I was counting. I even put it on.
Oh,
Like
oh,
a-
yeah.
All
Dark
the
time.
technology
Oh, I saw it
is
like it
all the
did.
technology is also
Oh, fuck.
interlaced
Too soon.
with our lives. Our fridge
Thursday.
can tell us what's in there.
Wait a minute. Wait a
And
minute. Wait a
place
minute.
an order at the freaking
Insulates.
supermarket.
Insulates.
Huh?
No.
Insulates. You said.
No.
No, I said it's it's so
Insulate.
No.
Like insulation.
Interlaced.
interlaced.
Oh,
is what it
interlaced.
is.
You know what that means? That means that every part of your life is being monitored.
LACED.
Well, we all
No,
know
it's
that.
a cigarette
Steve.
all along.
Interlaced.
me.
I'm just saying it's a good word.
Even
Because
me. I know that.
After the show, you'll find out about words.
None
And
of
I'm
us,
not a
none of
conspiracy
us.
conspiracy
the government
theorist,
could
but I still
say-
know that.
These are the type of people that are thinking wrongly, and they'll instantly know where they all are.
Yeah, it's 1984.
I want to hear about Steve's
like
like
Trump
wife
checking
and his
everyone's-
wedding.
Yeah.
Social
She's-
media.
she's
Where did she
listening
come
now.
from? Where? Because a year
She's
ago.
actually listening now.
Oh,
So,
Maria, so happy to have you along.
Maria.
Yeah.
Where?
His
Oh
wife.
God,
she-
yeah.
she's
Sorry.
listening now.
I
so,
thought you
yeah,
were talking
she
about
will-
Maria. I thought I hadn't
Any
been
comments?
introduced. Never
Steve,
mind. I
what are you
haven't seen her.
Nah, well,
A
we've
few
never met her.
comments.
Well, the thing was, well, no, from
She
Orange.
said,
Oops, I think collectively,
Only read the
She said,
clean
"Who's that
ones,
grey-haired
Steve."
old
she's
lady?
enjoying it.
I'm
She
shouting.
is enjoying
Yeah,
it.
because we haven't seen any of yous for a year,
Maria's
more
got
than a
grey
year.
hair.
No, me.
No,
I said.
Maureen.
I
Oh,
said
said
Maria
Maria.
is probably riding.
And
Who's
she's
that
only
grey-haired
25.
old lady who's
Yeah.
shouting
25?
at Steve?
What was that?
Is she 25?
26.
Ah, sorry, but she
Oh,
was.
she's a baby.
25.
No, she's,
So
no,
I
she's
was
not
right.
really.
She's
She
45.
was.
She's 44.
What?
Oh, still, she's younger
She's
than me.
44.
Doesn't matter.
How old
She's
do you
a
think
baby.
I am?
27, I thought.
He reckons
Because
I'm
I
27.
always say younger. than
So
I
I'm
think
27 and I'm
Well,
reckon
missed
I'm
you,
44.
Yeah, well, I thought you didn't
Nothing
say.
wrong with that.
I had to.
You always
How old do you
have
think
to.
I
I
am?
had to digest that.
Well, if I didn't know, I would say in your 30s.
35.
But that 30s is a long time.
All right.
41.
Like
41.
mid.
What about you? How old do you think I am?
How old do I think you are? 30, late 30s, 38,
Jeez,
40
what about
maybe.
you?
Yeah.
I had no
What
idea.
did I say? 35.
I think you've told us before, but I can't.
Yeah, I reckon he
remember.
has, but it's been a year
Hang
since
on,
we
hang on, hang
So
on.
it could be a year
No,
off.
I-
Yeah, I am. I'm 49.
You're
You're
not
not
I could be
walking
a year.
49,
There is
mate.
some grey in
And
there.
even I'm putting that
You're
accent
covering
on.
up your grey bits with your
I'm
with your
49.
headphones.
That's
That
what I
faded
say.
in.
Well, I'm
Yeah, yeah,
57,
yeah.
so
No, you look
you're
young
still a
too.
baby.
Maybe
to
I'm
me.
you
going.
wanna
I
fight?
think I'll become a
Make
flat
sure your
earther
skin
if I
is
can
silky
turn
clean.
back
Yes.
time.
Like
That's
Brilly
right.
here.
Like
Well,
slippery.
you know the Earth is a
Slippery.
clock.
Call me slippery.
No, I don't.
It is.
49 my ass,
You can tell the
Steve.
time of the
Whoever
day.
you say you are.
You can tell the time of the day from looking at where the sun
49
is.
On the Hunger
my
Games. again.
ass.
Is Maria a flat earther?
She knows the truth.
I
yes.
thought he was a young guy. Young guy comes in here, sits down. I thought it was the one I was
Isn't that
replacing. And he's
truth
young
is
guy.
out there.
Oh, God,
He
I'll
just
send you that. I'll
goes.
send you that video.
He goes,
He
does,
and
he's a
then
goer.
Maureen
Yeah,
goes,
just
Oh,
messages.
and then
yeah,
they're gone.
it was a flat
You
earther
come in.
and he
Well, I can tell you.
Sometimes you
Put
go
to the
on the
test.
side
Yeah.
hustle.
So,
Yeah,
And
but
it
he
just
was
gets
shouting
out
at
of
me
control.
like
And
anything.
that is exactly why I love this
Seriously?
show.
This is the passion.
Come on!
Passion, Prico. Passion.
Yeah, that's exactly
Passion.
why he
I'm
loves the
passionate
show.
about that shit.
Yeah.
Whatever it was.
But Moore's really
We're all
sprung
passionate,
one on
but we have
tonight.
different
I reckon
views on
it's a
things.
donut. I reckon it's a helix.
And
I
guess
enjoy
what?
the yellow.
And guess what?
Yes.
You know what? The best thing about
Could
that
be.
is
It's a whole
that
lot.
we've all got different views and we're all passionate and we're all sitting here not throwing bombs on each other's houses.
Hey.
Alright, I'm
That's
sorry.
exactly right.
Sorry, I
And
beg to
that's what we
differ.
need our
Beg to differ
leaders
about
to
that.
do.
That's
did
exactly
try.
We'll
right.
take the leap out of our book.
That's
I
exactly
did
right.
throw
And
a
that's what
bomb.
they're supposed to be doing.
I threw a bomb, I'm sorry. I've got to admit it. I threw a bomb over
That
the
was a
fence.
stink bomb.
That's not like
Yeah,
you at
we
all.
was
smelt
just
it.
a, no, it was a
It
bomb.
Manhattan.
It was a matches bomb.
Mhm.
You know, you put the matches opposing and you screw the bolt
So the
up
latest
and
one.
you throw it and it just goes
All right, hang
bang!
on a minute.
Bang.
Hey, bananas. There's what. So you know that they've got portals and they've been protecting portals around the planet, and that's the energy systems that they've been using.
Bananas do.
No, I just got your attention.
No, that's Peter Siddle.
So you. No.
Well,
So
you always have my attention. Phil.
portals. Thanks.
Do we have a interval?
They're using these energy
there an interval?
portals.
Who's, hang
No
on.
to
intervals,
the
man.
government.
This is live
these-
TV.
So these
How do you get
authoritarian
live?
or
We're
the
live.
How do you get
Illuminati
confectionery?
people, they're using these
What?
portals.
There's
that
no
we're-
time out.
Anyone can go, get up, go to the toilet, go get
Oh.
a
That's
drink.
getting
What do you need to go?
Right.
information
No, I
about
thought we
their
might have
futures
like
and
an
stuff.
afternoon
They're using
tea.
them to
Afternoon tea.
With some
manipulate stuff.
You get some
cucumber
pizza.
sandwiches.
Adam can
Well,
scrounge
we'll
up some
put
pizza.
How do you know
from
the
Domino's,
spiritual
I'm sure.
realm is
You've got
people just
manipulating us to
roaming
think
around.
that there are
He
portals?
can round them up.
So
Well, he
it
can,
gives them the
you can ask
insight into
Aiden to
those.
help him round them up, so
intentions.
he'll know how to
Or
navigate
to what
that.
they want you to
pushing
think the intentions are.
Well, no,
May
they're
not be able to
using them for
navigate
their
the
own
app.
powerful manipulation process.
Who?
The Illuminati.
Oh, yeah. They're bad
That's
boys.
one thing about if the
Oh, never succeed.
Illuminati was so
So
secret,
like this.
why is it that every single
I don't
person
know
knows
about
about them?
Yeah,
Like,
but
it doesn't
that's
even
what
make
they
any
let you
sense.
Well,
What's
yeah,
coming
that's
is
right.
What are they exactly? Because
Aliens.
I only,
No, but
I've only
everyone,
ever
it's
heard
like they're so
Illuminati on
mainstream,
movies.
but they're supposed to be secretive.
That's
It
right,
doesn't
that's
make
where
any
they
sense.
But
But
It's
they
not
weren't
so much-
alien. They were.
That's how they
It's not
tell
so
us.
much.
If something was true, they wouldn't want you talking about it. Put it that way.
Oh,
the
like
ones
what
through
Crico
the
says.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying.
It's no
It's
good
not
for you,
so
they
much
wouldn't be able
that
to
it's
serve it.
secretive.
Alien.
It's something that
We
they
used to
want
say
you
if it was
to
no good for you, they
strive
wouldn't be able to
to
sell it.
achieve or
They
make
would
you
serve
feel
it.
like
Yeah,
you've never
yeah,
been a
yeah.
part
No,
of it.
I've heard you
So
say
they
it.
want you to know it
Yeah.
exists,
No,
so
there's
then
that.
they can
Also,
make you
they've
feel
got-
bad
If it wasn't
about
any
not
good
being
for you, they
part
wouldn't
of
be
it.
allowed to serve
Yeah.
it.
Like the
That's good.
technology that they're
Ham
using.
style ice cream.
Yeah.
It's like, it's
How do you know
like,
it's not a diversion?
it's like when you go to the, like you go to the royal show and they've got those those
use
signs
this,
on the
pro-
ride
the
that
thing
say
is
you
using
must
a
be
grey
this
area
tall
is
to
that
ride
they
this
have-
ride?
If you're going to use it,
It's like a
Two
form
guys,
of
there's
torture
two.
for little
Yeah.
kids
Two.
because they see
Oh,
the
so
ride and
we
they
gotta
want to
get-
go
we
on,
gotta
they
get
get
on
there.
now.
Yeah,
Oh,
look,
it's
I mean,
done.
Or
Let's
what
get
we're
scrambled.
basically
Let's-
manipulating us. to
Talk
brainwash
amongst
us
yourselves,
I
right?
think it's a diversion
to go
tactic
into
from what's
Diversion
really
tactic
going on.
to take over the world.
No, it's a diversion from whatever it is that we
We're
should be
talking about
focusing on.
Yeah.
Well, everything's a diversion these
Yeah,
days.
correct.
So we might
Everything, like,
something.
if something
So
has
what are we
broke
gonna
your
look at? I don't
focus,
know.
guaranteed there's something behind there that you should be focusing on.
Diverse.
Guaranteed. I mean, look at this big Epstein drop.
Oh, yeah.
Like, look at all the shit.
Yeah.
And there was papers in there
Now
that I've read that say,
Wars of
oh,
Oh,
Trump
yeah.
was with, who was he with?
Century
Governments.
But
glasses.
here's the
Yeah.
thing, is that it takes away
Century.
the
Should ring the bell, does he?
when
He was
things-
with
when
somebody
people say, look,
and
this is
he
what
was
we're
getting
doing
a
now, well,
BJ from a child that was
And
like
he's going to
9
sue.
years old.
You know he's going to sue.
I know.
So
But he
movie
got
Field
bitten,
of
he
Dreams
got
will be
bitten
shown
by
after
the
this.
little
The
kid. They
movie
bit him, right?
Field of
Now-
Dreams will be
now-
shown after this.
Tell me that Joe Biden's FBI didn't have that piece of paper, and why didn't they ever release that bit of paper?
Because of all the other pieces of paper that are actually real.
That's
Yeah, oh,
right.
I don't
No,
feel- I
but
don't
because
remember
they knew they
this.
couldn't
I
just
remember
leak
saying
that
that.
piece of paper and defend it.
Because they want to look at all the paper, wouldn't they?
And not just
Oh,
that,
then
they
they'd see
know that
everybody
there's
else's
no
stuff.
story. It's Russia, Russia, Russia. It's the Zelensky phone call. It's
Good
nine
way,
it's
Dennis.
it's
Yes.
what's it?
All right, we've got a
It's
special
nice
guest.
people on
Now,
both
your
sides.
attention,
Noise
please.
coming through the
We've got a
mics.
special guest that's just about to turn up, Alex
That's the
Moran,
noise.
is about to arrive. He will be bringing in an extraordinary gift.
Oh, his friend's coming
That
to
is
drop something
going.
off.
You'll be astounded by what is going to be coming out. Just I know that it's going to be quite.
Is it the pizza?
No,
Alex
no, I
Moran.
can't give it
Alex
away.
Moran.
I can't give it away. I can't give it away. You just have to
Alex
start.
Moran, yeah, the mafia guy.
No, it's not.
Friend
You
of
have to breathe.
Bob
Bob
Moran.
Moran. No,
No?
not him either.
Ah.
Not him either.
That's Barbara Ann, by the way.
No,
No,
Bob
the
Moran
commercial
passed
John
out,
Moran.
man.
No, it's Bomb
Where have you
Iran.
been? Where have you
It's
been?
Bomb
Where have
Where have you been for the
Iran.
last 30 years?
Bomb Iran.
Sydney?
Oh,
Bomb
yes, you
Iran.
have.
I don't know. I haven't
This
seen
is-
it.
I've been in
Bomb
Sydney.
I
Iran.
honestly, I haven't
Yes.
seen it.
I was in
I don't watch
Sydney.
it.
Hey,
Bomb Iran.
Come and sit down,
Come sit on
Alexander.
the couch,
Here's. Come on.
take a seat on the couch.
Here's your microphone.
Nah,
Oh,
you
we can't be long.
Drop and run.
Okay, so what's this gift that you're bringing?
Yeah, Alex.
Oh,
Drop it over.
crucial. It is.
Oh, it's the
Is
books.
the money in
It's
there?
a
Oh my God,
It's a
he's
will
brought,
be. Set of
It will
he's
be.
brought the other set
It's
of
a
books.
daily plant inspection record book.
It's creative
What's a
accountancy.
very important document?
Very
I'm sure.
important document.
Yeah,
It
of
is.
course it is.
Okay, so
Right.
so
Call
you.
me when you're wrapped up and I'll get home.
All right, no worries. Keep it
fun.
greasy.
See you, Alex. Nice to
See
meet
ya.
you.
Good to meet ya.
Thanks, Alex.
So who's he?
Was that the whole thing with Alex? That
Who's
didn't
he?
take long.
It was a special guest
I don't reckon.
appearance.
Who is
First, at
Yeah.
first I thought,
It was
Did
one
you?
we
Were you
talked-
captivated by his charm?
well, I
What was
didn't
he
really
here
get
for? I
enough of
wanna know
him.
what he was
I
here
didn't
for.
get enough of him to have a fight.
can't
He looked
hold an
like
Why did he
opinion.
give you that
an
book?
army guy. He looked physically fit. He looked shaven,
What is it?
clean head shaven.
Why did he need to come
He
in here to
looked
give you this book?
like
He
he
wants me to.
moisturizes.
Uh-huh.
I won't do the.
Oh, is this
I
work?
promise I won't do the bit.
He wants it.
And I needed to have more of him to assess what I thought, because he came and went. He
You
seemed
know
to
what
be
they
on
say,
a,
Chris?
seemed to be on a time frame.
Always leave them wanting
Probably
more.
took one look at all of us and thought, I'm out of here.
But I thought I was
He was
replacing
kind
him.
of, yeah, he was kind of, but also he does have to be careful because he's quite good looking and you see in the
Follow.
camera, if he didn't want people, too many people knowing
Oh.
because people watching.
Yeah.
But we need
I-
you.
yeah,
we need you.
Yes.
you know?
Captivated by his looks.
I know all about that, Phil, of course.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Not.
Well, there's nobody
Fair
watching
enough.
on Rumble.
I knew a lot of
Our
people,
brother
alright?
knows all
I
about
knew
that.
some
He's
women.
always attracted.
I
so
knew some
he
women
wouldn't
in my
have to
time.
worry.
I knew a couple. There was my mum and my
Apparently there's
grandmother.
6 people watching on X.
Yeah.
Uh,
Have I
Oh,
mentioned-
hello
I
to
don't
those
know
ones
about YouTube.
listening on X. Well done.
So what have you got it streaming
We know
on?
Maria's watching on
Is
YouTube.
anyone?
she's watching.
Can you tell if anyone ever watched this show ever or now ever?
Tell her so
Besides
don't
me.
forget to like and subscribe.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Get
Just,
your
yeah.
wife, the one that doesn't have grey hair.
Huh? The one
She
that
doesn't
what?
have grey hair because she's only 24.
She's not
No,
24,
she's a beautiful
44.
blonde.
Oh, I thought he mentioned
I'm
that
the
he was.
grey-haired old lady.
Oh, you
I'm
are.
getting there.
I wasn't sure who was who in this broadcast.
I'm like 1/3 grey.
Did you say lunatic brother-in-law?
They call it. What do they call it?
Salt and pepper.
No, when you like have one colour and It was
Ombre?
Doris Kennedy.
Ombre Grey.
Doris
Ombre
Kennedy.
Grey.
I don't
Yeah,
even.
why didn't she come?
I didn't-
She could have sat on the
I
couch.
don't know what colour her hair is
Can you
right
imagine Doris sitting here?
She could have sat on the couch. Had
Can
a
you
cigarette.
imagine
Doris.
now. That's my wife. She's
My
23.
sister. Our
A
sister.
year younger than your wife.
No, she's 44, not 24.
Oh, what's her name again? Well, don't tell me. I'll guess it. Chopped a pound of flesh and
This is one of those Stephen Crowder skits where he turns around and goes,
Shakespeare.
Well,
Shakespeare.
guys, if we've actually finished,
Shakespeare.
I'm gonna
What?
get up
Going
early.
where?
never
Hey,
finished.
some of us work, you know.
Alright, well,
Some of us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
What's the
give
time?
us 10
Steve.
minutes to round it out.
Is it 9 o'clock?
Mm.
How many? That's
Nice.
2 hours, isn't it?
1978.
Give us 10 minutes to round it out.
Shit.
How many?
10 minutes to round it
Yeah,
out.
yeah, all right. Okay, well, it was wonderful,
It was.
and it was.
Till I turned
How,
up.
how do you rate this first time, Crico? Do you think
Well,
you'll be back?
I just, I'm in awe of the production of the show. So,
It was extremely well controlled.
Well,
I
what do
like
you
the
think
room.
about what do you think of our panel?
the
Like,
topic comes up and
Do you
then
think-
it's on.
I love
Like
the room.
Kong.
Everything in the
People
room.
are getting
It's
excited, but they're,
distorting a little bit.
but they're, oh, there it is.
perhaps a little bit, maybe
Yeah.
pull it away from you.
But
a
how
little
cool
bit.
is this
Maybe
room?
Talk
Like,
about from here
I think it's great.
instead of here.
But I want to do more stupid shit, but I should
No, that's
shut
fine.
up
Not
because
yet.
I
That's too far.
Okay, that's better.
Yeah,
I
that-
try-
We were
try
trying to
and-
have decent.
Yeah, but there's some nerd
Shouting
there
matches.
exposes. Someone gives a little wink, or someone has a
I
little
think we
giggle.
have to
And I can come
apologise
in-
to Maria because this is her first live viewing.
Sorry, Maria.
And Christopher did not keep his mouth shut. It
Do you
was
mean-
not
I
what
do
I
like
expected,
Steve,
Maria.
Do
really.
you mean someone
We just
actually
have
listening
totally
to this?
opposite views on everything.
Maria would not be listening now.
no, she
Oh,
is
she's
listening.
listening.
Oh,
She is listening.
She's
Sorry,
listening,
Maria.
alright.
Oh, and she just subscribed as well.
Oh,
Oh.
That's
Wonderful.
one.
I haven't even
Thanks,
Wow.
Maria.
First
That's
Yeah.
subscriber, woo!
Yeah.
Except for me, because I was.
We,
I'm
I
not-
think
hang on,
on
haven't
party
I
like
subscribed?
it's
Subscribe?
1984.
What?
It's just subscribe means you're following me.
Yeah,
Oh,
There's
is
no
that
money
it?
involved.
that's all.
Oh, well,
She's
in
got
that
one
case, I'll
subscriber now.
subscribe.
Thank God for
I
you.
thought we
Maria.
had to pay
No,
money.
on Rumble.
You
I'm not
No,
paying
no.
money to
Actually-
you.
On
Except I don't
Rumble,
believe
on,
it.
no,
Okay.
on
Well,
Rumble
link.
you can join as a $5 a month subscriber, but that makes you a premium subscriber, which means you get other premium shows.
Just give
You
us,
have to- you
just
have
send me
Like
20
Tim
bucks.
Pool does an extra
Oh.
hour,
You
Stephen
can watch
Crowder
other
does an
shows.
extra
You
hour.
can watch other shows.
Without your
Here's
premium,
my
you
bank
don't.
account
You
details.
don't have to watch this show, do you?
You have to watch it.
If you win that $5.
I think part of your
No.
homework is to sit back and watch all of our panel shows.
Oh, right. So
Yeah.
I can get the gist of what
Study.
actually happened.
Yeah, yeah.
They're
yeah.
not all this
The
crazy.
real
I just thought it was
Oh
conversation.
yes, they are.
Someone's just gone
I think we'll
passionate
find they
about,
are.
I don't
I get
know,
into
I
it.
thought it was
someone
a
went down
satire.
a rabbit hole.
I thought it was a satire.
Well, it's a little
Someone
bit of
went down a
both.
rabbit
Like
hole and
we've
they're
had
off
some
that
really
rabbit
good,
hole.
like we've had some really good discussions in previous episodes.
Yeah.
We've had some really funny fucking talks. Like this, here's Dylan Mulvaney, obsessed.
Saturday Night Live.
No, Dylan
Are we going to
Mulvaney.
play the song?
Dylan Mulvaney. Has he got another one?
Show
No,
you
the
some.
same one.
Oh God.
He wasn't
no,
from
we
Saturday
can't.
Night
I
Live?
can't.
Are you
Dylan
going to leave it on
Mulvaney,
loop when we
the
finish?
actor.
Is it
No,
going to just sit
Dylan
on a loop?
Mulvaney.
Sitting on a loop when
No,
we
what
finish?
we've got, we've
Isn't
got,
it sitting on a loop at your
no,
house?
no,
Yeah, just
we've
let
got
it loop,
nearly,
just
a
let it
year-
loop.
No.
we've got
That's
nearly,
fine.
nearly
No,
a year and a
no.
half.
but I
He's
could
doing
From
just-
Saturday
something.
Night Live.
He's
I'll
got
go
a new
another year.
gig though.
Yeah.
He's
You
a
know,
smart.
we don't-
you
Easy.
know
I'm out.
Stephen that
He's
he's
from
got a
Saturday
new
Night
gig.
Live, yeah.
I'm out, you're going to play it.
Dylan Mulvaney is
Dylan
now
Mulvaney.
We're not,
playing
yeah, mate, yeah, probably.
the
No, we're
the
not playing
Bolin girl.
We're
So
not.
what's her name?
Anne
Anne Bolin.
Alex said, don't forget.
Dylan
the book off.
Mulvaney is playing in the theatre production of
Are you gonna
Anne
bother Saturday
Bolin.
tomorrow?
Are
Yeah,
we
but
going to go
don't
and
forget
watch
in
it?
Shakespeare's
Are we
days,
gonna go and watch
all
it?
the men
Nice.
played
Have a
women.
chat.
Anne
Yeah,
Bolin
yeah, sure.
got her
Says
head
company,
chopped off because
Hey.
she couldn't
No, I
get
know,
Henry
but
the
Yeah,
still,
children.
yeah.
really,
So-
what's the big deal
Well,
about
that's
playing her?
good.
He's a man!
What if
Who's
they
a man?
make a movie
I just
about-
said, back in
Not to
Shakespeare's
mention her
days,
sister.
Anne
Tambourine.
Bolin was
Yeah, yeah.
beheaded because she couldn't give Henry VIII any children.
Oh,
The
God.
sister could. So he killed the other sister
I know who Anne
and
Boleyn
married
is.
the second one.
Anne
So
Boleyn was a...
if
I wanna
Dylan
say.
Mulvaney was a trans, if
Oh,
Anne
we're
Boleyn was
not
a
doing it, are we?
transgender,
Who was a
there
trans...
would be a distinct reason why
Oh.
she couldn't provide him
Stephen,
with
it's
any
all your
fucking
fault.
children.
so who's
Well,
you're
yeah,
saying that she
Dylan
was
might not be able to
transgender?
She
provide
was
the
barren.
children.
Barren.
Huh?
Carl,
Barren.
Carl Barron.
No, but
I can ask
I
you a
don't
question.
understand.
Can I ask you a question?
yes.
Can men get pregnant?
No.
God.
Good, right answer. Always
That's
ask
right,
your
Ed.
doctor.
Men
Ask your
can't get
doctor.
pregnant.
Ask your doctor that question.
And if they and I'll leave.
But
Yes.
what man,
Always ask
what
your
man
doctor.
has tried to get pregnant or has said that they can get pregnant?
There are women that
Even
believe that they're men.
transgenders
Just
still
women.
believe that they can
Twins.
get pregnant.
Just
Yeah.
today
No,
on
it
Jesse
was,
Waters, a woman that has
Mr. Mum?
transgendered into a man
Kindergarten cop.
can,
But
if
you
they
can't.
have their, if they have their
A
ovaries
woman who has
attached.
transgender.
But you can't.
June.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
You
Yes,
can't
they-
transgender.
You
There's
got
no such
prego.
thing. They don't exist.
Remember?
If
Carried
it,
a baby.
okay, if a
never
woman
saw it.
that
No, I never
play,
saw it.
a woman that plays dress up as a man
What?
decides to have a baby because she still has her ovaries
Yeah.
and has had no major surgery, still has an
Sure.
opening. Even you can go as far as getting the pretend
Stand.
penis by cutting your arm off and making it because cesarean these days, right? So
Yeah.
they can still
Could
give
have a
birth
baby.
to the child and have a penis, but technically they're not a man having a baby.
Come
I
on.
know that.
You've got to
That's
do
They
what,
are.
that's what they are
That's right.
trying to say.
Is that the
One of the
archbishop?
Supreme Court judges was asked point blank,
Damn it, see?
what is a woman?
Yes, I know,
Maureen,
but
and
that's-
she couldn't answer.
Yeah.
You know
We
what
all
her
know
answer-
that
No,
She
no,
wasn't
no,
a
no, no.
biologist.
Hang on.
Cannot give
A
birth.
Supreme Court justice said, "I'm not a biologist. I can't answer that."
Even
That's a
doctors can't
Supreme
answer that question.
Court justice
Right.
that makes decisions for millions of
But
people.
But do you know
What-
why
what
she couldn't
question he
answer it?
couldn't
Because she
answer?
knew how much trouble she'd get
I
into
know
if she did.
that.
What
Of
question
course
couldn't
I
she
know.
answer?
What is a woman?
Well, what do you think about that, Adam?
Her answer was, "I'm
Yeah,
not
what
a
was the answer?
biologist."
I
I'm
don't,
not a biologist,
see,
so
that's
she
another
couldn't
thing.
say.
This is what I mean.
She
I'm
couldn't say.
totally,
Wow.
totally opposing the use
Right.
of
And
women.
now she sits on the Supreme Court
Nah,
forever,
it's a wrong pick, for sure.
forever,
For sure and certain.
They could
to
have picked the other one.
Yeah, back to the
make
wrong team.
rules
Back
and
to
laws
wrong
for the
team.
Batting
American
for the
people.
wrong
Wrong
And
batting for the
what
wrong
is
she
a
team.
can't
woman is a
tell
I'm
different
afraid
question to what
you're
is a
batting for the
female.
wrong team.
What is a
No,
woman?
it's the same question.
No, no. A woman,
Yes, it is.
What is it?
woman, you know,
What's a woman?
depends on her.
Can you give us a,
Women can
Just-
can be
a
different.
display of woman? Because we've
Yeah.
got to establish what a woman is.
Talking about the sexes, it's
Get
female
up
and
and give
male.
us
You're
the
not
best-
born a
give us your
woman.
best idea of
You're
a
born a female. You're not
think?
born a. Well,
Biological.
you're not born a man. You're born a boy. The children, they're babies. They're male and they're female. They're not men and women. So ask a woman or a man what is a woman. Well, that can be anything. It can be whatever
there
a
a-
woman wants to be.
No, it
really.
can't be whatever you
Is there a
imagine.
time
Yes,
limit?
it can.
No, it can't.
Is there a time limit?
How many
But
genders?
if you ask what is a male or what is a female, then of course you've got
How many genders?
definitive
How
And I
many
don't think
genders?
You
that
can't
men
change
should. I don't think that men
laws.
should fairly compete in women's sport.
You can't change
Yeah,
your
I'm with you on
chromosomes
that.
based on your feelings.
I'm with you on that.
You can be. You can
Yeah.
identify as a woman as much as you want.
Yeah.
Just don't think
I
that you
agree
have
with
the
you on
same
that,
rights
and I've
as
always
a woman
agreed.
and to be able to
I've
compete
always
in
agreed
women's
with that.
sport.
You've
Because
always agreed to it. What
all
about
of
this?
that,
I've always
everything
agreed
shows here.
that women, men transgender into women shouldn't compete in women's sports. I've always.
What about the
felt
other way
that.
around?
Well, the other way around,
Give
I
it a
don't
whirl,
know.
I reckon. What do you
I don't
think?
know.
Give it a go. Give it a red hot go.
Well,
Good
if
luck
you're
to you.
willing
See
to
you
do
later.
it,
Yeah,
I'll
the
pick you
problem-
up after
the
the
problem
You
is the
think
other
a
way
man-
around
But you
is-
can't have
In
it
the
both
big bag,
ways.
What about
You
using
can't
a
have
toilet?
it.
Johnny's
Men
got the
can't
sauce,
and
but
women
just
can't.
Unless
try
you're
it.
bisexual.
Do you
then
think
can
a
have
man
it
in a
both
dress can go into a woman's toilet?
Okay,
Do you think a
so
man
the
in a
problem
dress
with
Yeah, we've
the problem
Well, I
with
reckon.
a
the whole
transgender.
Oh.
here's
yes,
the whole
I do.
problem with all of that stuff.
I can't do it.
Not including
I'm trying.
including
I can't.
them competing in
Can't. Always
sports
get caught.
because their body mass is completely different to a woman's body mass. And the reason you don't have women going into men's sport is exactly the same reason, because they get
That's
killed
right. And you can't
in a
have
men's
one.
rugby team.
Well,
right?
not necessarily. I've
Men's
played
rugby
mixed sports
team.
plenty of times.
But
Yeah,
where do
but
they
I'm
pee?
talking
Where do
about
they pee?
competitive
Very
levels.
costume.
There's
Talking
some
about
good
on
tacklers.
competitive levels, right? Because here's the thing.
Grab
If
your
that
tackle.
There's one with a
If-
woman
if a
once
mixed-
she was on the beach.
No,
and
I'm
she
agreeing
went
with
down
you.
If a
low.
mixed rugby, if a mixed rugby team, if a mixed rugby
Got it.
team was allowed in the Olympics, we wouldn't have
Are
this
you allowed?
problem.
You're
not
not.
What do you do?
Yeah, get
Not
your
me.
He's not going to use it,
Um,
man.
Not
No,
mixed.
not mixed, but
I'm going out with
the
him.
transgender.
Okay.
Oh no, she wasn't.
Evelyn.
But she
So
was a
here's
female.
my that's
Remember
my
Evelyn?
point.
I'm thinking
Evelyn
of
Davis?
If they allowed a
Is she
mixed team
That was so
into
funny.
the Olympics, then we would
Yeah.
not have this problem, because
And
you
then it was-
can dress up
then it
as a
was,
woman but
then it
still
was-
be
then it
put
was,
on the boys'
then it was
side of
out
the
with his
box.
neighbour.
Just get all the
Right.
guys to identify.
It doesn't, you'll have
Well,
to deal with all of
when
those
I got that
problems, you'll
message
have to
from
deal with
Alright,
all of
let's
those
go.
problems too.
Right, that's time.
But,
I'm out.
but, the biggest part
Is
of
she
the
really going?
transgender issue and
Is she really
men and-
going
men and
out
women's
with him?
spaces
Is she really
The
gonna
men
take
women's
him home
faces.
tonight?
Shut up, you
Is she
two.
really going out
Oh
with
my
him?
God.
My eyes don't deceive me. There's something going on around here.
You can fade out
These
with
two
that.
need like an open guitar box or something, someone to throw coins in. The biggest issue with the transgender part of that is the men in the women's faces saying, I identify as a woman and
Are they
I've got the
there?
right to hang out here while you get changed.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
We'll
it's
go
been
to the
wonderful.
I don't have an
It's
issue.
been over a year since
Well,
we've
you
seen
might
each
if you were
other.
naked.
No, I wouldn't. Well,
That's
I
where
don't
we
get
go.
naked in front of women, let alone
Well, if
Okay.
they're saying that they're,
strangers.
if they're,
He's
I'm
right.
just
Good,
saying.
I like my privacy, but I'm just saying.
You're
I-
only on the fence until it happens to you. 'Cause
No,
when
no.
it happens to you, then you've got
Yeah.
a
No,
whole new reaction.
I would. If I felt comfortable being
Do
naked
you
in front of
understand
strangers, it wouldn't bother me. I don't feel that that's
I just remember someone ain't
a
got the
problem.
When I go to the pool, I don't
Yeah,
have a problem getting
yeah.
changed into my bikini in front of other women, but I certainly would have a problem in front of a transgender.
See, I should
But a
still looks good in a
transgender
bikini.
You would if they had three
feels
sets
like a
of
woman. Like
testicles.
I don't care what they feel like.
Costume.
I don't care what they
What
feel
about how
like.
she
Yeah, but I'm
feels?
just saying.
What about her
Yeah,
feelings?
what about
She
my
wants to
feelings?
No,
change.
but I'm
Talk
just
about
saying
that,
why
yeah,
I
talk
don't
about
have a problem with it.
Well, you would if you were naked, is what I'm saying.
No.
Let's end it at that. Let's just end it at that.
That's a
Because
side
you
hustle.
certainly, most
That's a-
certainly would. I 100% totally
You
believe that.
certainly are wrong.
Okay, hang on. Before you go, you
Yeah,
gotta say
so-
goodbye. You can't just like.
Bye.
Oh,
Well,
Shut
we're
down
trying to get your
and
tried to
attention.
get a word in, but he just
Bye.
couldn't.
I know you've been
Bye.
trying to
I've
get
never
words.
experienced that before.
No,
So-
Time
Bye,
is
Maria.
up.
Congratulations on your wedding.
Yes,
Oh,
great
yes.
work.
Steve.
No, don't go, yeah.
No,
Don't
we're
go,
not.
I
yeah.
said that.
Phil's got to
Who's
go,
going?
that's all.
Oh,
So I'm
Phil's
just going to walk him out.
Yeah,
There.
Make
Yeah.
sure.
and then Paul's going as well.
Who is?
Good to see you.
Why you both going to go? You
I'm
going to
going,
wait
I'm
more?
going.
Say their goodbyes. Maureen,
Oh,
Maureen's
conveniently
going
leading
home.
together.
bed.
Should we go
Because
to
I
bed?
have to be
What
up
makes this
Friday.
of you?
Maureen, yes,
says
Maureen.
Antonio.
Maureen's going home because she's got work in the morning. Phil's going home because he's called an Uber. And Stephen's going home to his beautiful wife, who's been the only person watching us tonight. So thank you so much.
Can you see her watching? Or
No, I can't. I
see
can't.
her?
I can't see
Oh,
on my
oh, man.
YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
I can't see it because I've got it on landscape.
Fine.
But I will see it after I
fell off.
See, Phil
end the
off.
stream.
Yeah.
How many people watch.
Fell off.
So thanks again.
Oh, yeah, more.
And
Thank
hopefully
Ah,
next
more,
time,
yeah.
one day in the future, Maria, you'll come and you'll be sitting on the
Yes.
couch.
Hopefully she
Thank
will.
God for Maria. He was a highlight.
Yep.
I want to hear about it because,
Yeah.
like, we
Yeah.
know
Show
nothing
us a
about it.
photo.
It
Did she
disappeared for a
speak?
year.
Your wedding
Come back,
photo.
Are
married.
you able to speak,
Yeah, there's a whole
Maria?
bunch.
Yeah, let's have
Can
a
you
look.
speak?
She can speak on chat.
So,
Oh, did you get her on?
She can speak on YouTube
She
chat.
could go on,
I just
Yeah,
want to see
she's
when
got to
you
be
serious.
watching the link.
but also can she speak?
I'm sure she can. She had to
Yes,
say I
she
do.
can.
That's pretty good weed, yeah.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah.
She had to say I do.
Grow it, probably. Yeah.
Shit, I never thought it would be you when I turned
I
around.
want to come up and see you
And it
at
was you.
the showers.
Okay.
Yes, show 'em.
Is that it?
I'm going to lower
Show
her
'em.
mic.
Yeah, I'm just trying to
Show
find.
it. Show
Yeah,
it,
that's
not
it for
show
now,
it.
buddy.
Now I know.
Show
I
it.
wasn't
Yeah.
can't shut up
Yeah.
either.
Show it, of course it is.
Now you've seen the real.
There's a million
Okay,
options.
guys. As you can see, we are wrapping
No,
things
show
up.
us,
It is
show us.
9:30 in the evening here on a Tuesday
Show
night for our emergency wrap-up of
Oh,
the past
there
year's
is the
events,
full
which we didn't really get a lot into because there
Easy
were
done,
so
mate.
many other things that we just
There's
could not.
It's
divert
really nice.
from.
There's actually,
But
obviously
we've got a
there's
few
whole
good
ton of
convos
things.
now. I
He
think
can
we've
punch us, boy.
made some good points.
She's
And
gorgeous, too.
Hopefully
thank
we'll be
you.
back very, very soon to make some good points again with you.
But there's some really
And
nice
we're going to end the show as
Am
we
I on?
usually do.
Yes or no? Just
Here
give
in
me
the bunker,
give you a heads up.
what do we say?
Raise an
We
eyebrow.
say,
Yes,
keep
I'm
the
on.
faith.
now.
We say, follow the
All right,
facts.
Steve.
And
Yeah,
we
he's on
say,
that one.
fight the goddamn fight, people.
This is a nice one.
Have a nice day, have a nice night. See you all.
It was like a golf course just behind the.
You on a golf course?
Well,
Oh.
it was actually at a
Shit.
golf club. It was at a golf
Oh,
club.
awesome.
We got married.
Hey, nice to see you.
See ya. See you, Adam. Thanks, man.
Yeah, I'll be
We have
back
to
again.
catch up.
Oh, am I still on?
Catch up.
Yeah, surely I'm not on.
Yeah, next time.
Catch you around.
We'll talk to you soon.
If you need a show on for
See you around,
hours,
like the road.
let me know.
Yes, very good. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I
Thanks
didn't
a
even
lot.
know you were getting married.
Yeah.
That's because I'm not on the group chat.
You knew that I was
Thanks
getting
for that.
married, though.
Hey,
You knew that I was.
yes, unfortunately, I was at your wedding.
Unfortunately. Gee, that Miss
I was in
T,
your wedding
whatever you,
party.
whatever the hell your
You
name
might,
is.
mate.
No, but you might be.
Thank
Oh,
you
I'm
for
going.
tonight.
Seymour's, can you hear me? But you might be able to hear me anyway. See what happens to me, Steve?
What was that?
I can't stop being stupid. I'm ignorant.
Yeah. Things are
You
coming.
are
Staying up.
knowledgeable, but I don't know what you really like.
That's right. I
And
can't go
so
for a
I'm
rugby.
struggling
I
over
told
here.
you.
That's what we'll explain
Yeah.
the subject
Yeah.
next time.
But-
We'll explain
yeah.
before we launch
But
into
it
it.
was way cool. It was a lot better
See you,
production.
Christopher.
I think. Seymour's.
See you.
It was
Steve.
actually
Thanks for
really
coming,
good.
drive
Thank you.
safely.
See you again, you too.
Don't drive angry.
Don't drive angry.
Oh,
Yep.
fine.
Oh, you're fine. Well, we are.
I might have to head off as well. Thank you so much for having us all.
Shoot, it was so good.
Yeah.
I was
good.
spellbound by the
She's
heart
done such.
production of every speech that was delivered tonight.
And all of this, remember how we started? Remember what it was like when we started? We just